Wait, bro, we gotta cheers. Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, pa adentro. That's how you say it.
Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, pa adentro.
Yeah. Wow, you learn pretty fast.
Well, I'm Argentinian.
Oh, shit. You're Argentinian?
Yeah.
Damn.
She said, I speak that shit.
Please, you might as well say salud and all that. Like, you probably got the accent and everything.
Salud.
He was our translator when we went to Miami.
Yeah.
Why you need a translator from Miami?
All the
Argentinian women?
Yeah.
Bro, they're
they out there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're out there.
They're everywhere.
We gotta take a Miami trip, bro.
Bro,
That's fine.
Miami.
incredible.
Everything's recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, season 4, episode 76, road to 100. You feel me? We here. Salud.
Salud.
Salud. Before we even get introductions going, let's drink.
Yeah, we need that.
Whoever curses got to take a shot.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Up. Say no.
I wouldn't.
That doesn't count.
Like, he said, I'm with it. He would have been like this.
Give me another one.
He said, round 2. Like, how many shots is your limit? Like, I feel like
In what amount
everybody,
of time?
you got 2 hours.
I could do like 5.
5 shots in 2 hours?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Maybe like a little bit more.
I'm optimistic for 5. I think, but I'm gonna be braggadocious and say 6 though.
Yeah, I feel like shots and drinks are 2 different things. Drinks, like, I would say like max 6. Shots, if it's good tequila and it's a good shot cup, I would say like 3 to 4.
I'm capping, bro. We took fucking 3 shots before people came over one time.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. That's what I was
they were
saying.
literally outside and we're like, yo, shots?
Yeah.
bad.
So I think we could do like 5 and 10 minutes, and then you just gotta chug a bottle of water.
Yeah.
And you
Nah.
just gotta like
5 shots in 10 minutes?
And then a bottle of water is your hero.
Nah.
it's sips, not chugs.
When
my
you
bad.
hit 27 years old, you're gonna learn about this thing called acid reflux, young man.
I thought I was getting old.
No. I'll tell you something about 24. The last week when I was about to turn 25,
Yeah.
that was the most depressing week of my life. I really thought my life was over after 25. Like, I really thought it was it.
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Why is that?
I just think 25, a quarter of your life. I keep saying this like every other pod is just like the average lifespan is 78 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So like we only got like a calm, good 50, and only like maybe 20 of those years is healthy years, and then the other ones is you might be on bed rest or depending on how you eat or whatever, but it's not gonna be as lit
So after
But
of good years left, you know?
it is what you make it though.
You're right.
And like you said, it depends on how you eat, how you live.
But the
you don't have
average
to
is
be the
78.
healthiest.
So out of all of us,
Well, don't be average.
huh?
Don't be average.
I mean,
far from it.
you're right. I think by accident I'm far from average. Like when I try to fit in, it's
That's a
like
good thing.
Far
it feels
from
like the
average.
most forced thing ever that I just feel so awkward and uncomfortable that
Yeah.
other people start looking at me awkward and uncomfortable, and
I feel
then
the same way.
it starts to get awkward and uncomfortable. You ever felt that way?
Yeah.
I think that's like
I feel like I make the room uncomfortable sometimes. Like
when you're forcing it.
no, like just my aura and energy, like just me in general, like in certain rooms around certain people, like my aura and energy, it's either in welcoming or like discouraging to the point where they don't want me around.
Discouraging, really.
Yeah.
Discouraging
I
is
felt
deep.
levels of discontent because of like, I guess my ideals and how I move and like my goals and aspirations. And I guess I project that. So I guess certain people would like, I guess it makes them reflect a little bit. I don't know. And then
But it might be the people you're surrounding yourself too.
that's
You know what I'm saying?
that's
That's a
true.
valid opinion.
Facts
Yeah.
is he he basically like spits in my food every day and looks at me like I'm shit and like
I definitely
never
don't.
wants to hold a conversation with me.
That's an absolute lie.
This is not the Jungle Squad cast.
We're here weekly. We had a 3-hour podcast.
JSC?
We talk.
It's Jungle Solo Cast, man. I'm sorry.
Guys, crazy.
Nah, I love this guy. I love you.
No, I like your dynamics. Like, even though like I don't know you guys too well, I can already see the dynamic between you guys and the way you guys already started working the whole room. It's good. It's a very healthy relationship. It seems like from the outside.
It took a lot to get here. I would say a lot of, I guess, like failure, arguments. Not really. We don't really argue. We just speak strongly and then get the point and then move on. I think only like I've known you for like almost 10 years now. I think me and Rad only had one argument, like for real.
Yeah.
And then after that, we never really argued again.
Okay.
So like, but Ra, we never argued, but like the other host, hopefully you guys will meet him. But I don't know if he's gonna watch this or not, so I'm gonna watch what I'm gonna say because I love Ra.
Yeah. Let him know.
I love the guy.
Hear it out.
But it's the word "try" for me, because anybody who says "try," like to me, it's like either I'm not going to do it or like it's just an excuse to fail, I guess, and then make it be okay to fail. So he's walking those lines, and I'm trying to. Am I saying this nicely?
Yeah, that was play.
And I'm trying to help him come back on the land instead of swimming with guppies. You feel me?
Okay, I like it.
Stop swimming with guppies.
Yeah. So come on the land with the big folks. And then build the boat to go back in the ocean instead of sinking in the fucking cruising. Water every week and then telling us, "Yo, my boat sank." But we love you.
Have we ever been in an argument?
Huh? Oh yeah, we've been in some. We bicker more than get into arguments. So
I feel like you're the sassy one, and you're the one who's like, "All right, bro."
He's like, "Bro, it's spot on."
You're the one who's like the most tolerable one, and you're like, "All right, let me just take this to the chin because it's the better for the pod." But he's like the one to voice his opinion a lot.
Not really.
No,
you are the sassy one though.
I'm more passive aggressive.
Oh, yeah. You're one of those.
I'm one of those.
I think I'm both.
But I try to be better at communicating more and more. And then we've gotten way better, both of us, communicating. And everything's been flowing very well since then. But before, it was like a lot of passive aggressiveness going on throughout the whole group. And it was just like, it was bad.
Great conversations during the pod. Absolutely fucking love each other.
A lot of great conversations. There was a lot of great conversations because of like, even like my other co-host at the time, he had also like some type of passive aggressiveness too towards like either like me or you sometimes, and he's like more that guy that would be good at arguing. Like he's just like the guy to argue.
Devil's advocate.
He's that's what it is. He's the guy.
I like that guy because I think I'm low key that guy too. Like yeah. I just you know why? I feel like he's probably one of those who has like pre-conversations with himself. So like it's just like chess. Like you just predict the other person's move or what they're going to say, and then you kind of like already have a setup of what the conversation is going to be like. So when he approaches you with certain things, 9 times out of 10, he's already ready for that conversation and to shut you out.
That's spot on.
But I
you're projecting. But
I mean, I liked it because it made great conversations.
How?
It made great conversation.
I feel like
I get what you're saying.
Because
no, I mean when you have the devil's advocate, I mean like it definitely adds great conversation.
Yeah,
you have some. You can't just have a yes man in every single room. Like that's just an annoying conversation. You have to be able to like have some banter.
Facts.
Yeah.
I think of it like you got to have an open mind to the other perspective of what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
So like you said, you can't have a yes man because what if someone else actually thinks something about the other perspective? Like you want to
somebody who's
that.
watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I always felt like we should all have different perspectives. I remember one time I was like, bro, one day, like, bro, we gotta argue. Like, we're just like, we're too nice to each other. Yeah. And then the heated prenup debate, bro. That shit really happened, and then for 40 minutes we had a whole argument, and that shit was lit. Damn, that was like episode whatever. Shout out to 4K.
Huh? 48. I don't know.
Nah, that shit was early.
It was like in the 40s.
Like 15, 16, like one of those.
Wait, so you guys had a real heated argument about a prenup?
Yeah.
Like that's like the main, like that's the first thing.
Like I said, you should get a prenup, and then the other two were arguing that they shouldn't get a prenup.
Yeah, I basically was like, no, like if you love them, that's
but
it.
We argued for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Just so at the end they can say that they agree with me. So it was, I got bullied for 40 minutes, tackled on back and forth. Just so they could say, I agree with you. I get your point.
We did that to you one time.
You know how shitty that makes you feel?
I was all by myself, bro.
I think we did that to him one time.
I was a victim.
And I'm like, bro, I really have nobody here.
No.
And then you post the clips.
Yeah.
And then that's when everybody agrees with me. I'm like, you see?
Yeah.
Whatever. All right, let me introduce this pod.
Didn't we? No, we
didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fucking Jungle Squad cast, episode 76, and the first start of the season of season 4. You feel me? It's your boy Ape Loso here with Mr. Rad. Here. And we got 2 brand new guests in substitute of Mr. Rad, who's absent today by choice.
All right. No, let him know. Build that boat.
The Build the Boat cast. Here we are. All right. Mr. Oyetti from the GG podcast.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Rob Lucci. No, I'm just playing. He's not Rob Lucci.
One Piece.
Mr. Lucci.
One Piece. Yeah.
From the GG podcast.
Mr. Lucci.
Yeah, Mr. Lucci. I like Mr. Lucci. Mr. Lucci and Mr. Oyetti. I like saying Mr. That's my thing.
Yes. He never like, I swear.
It's our thing going
like, Mr. Rob, Mr. Rad. It's like, why are you calling me Mr.?
We're gentlemen now. We're on Unk status now. We have to approach it as such now.
27 is not Unk status.
Yes, it is.
My
27 is Unk status.
No, if my birth sister doesn't have a baby, I'm not
be Unk status.
Nah, 35 is mom's.
No, 35 is like you can become a president at 35. So that's got to be Unk status.
Bro, if you can become president, you have to have a wife and family. So that's already like you're on a familiar type of drive.
No, we don't have
Unk status has to be around now.
But you're not Unk though, because you don't have family yet. You don't
I got
kids.
family. I got kids.
You want to claim that?
I got nephews. I got sons. You feel me? Like
0 children, 0 wife.
Everybody who potting right now, besides GG and a couple affiliations, y'all my sons. Like you feel me?
We Unks.
Yeah, y'all Unks. Sorry.
Unks.
These are your nieces and nephews and sons and daughters out here. Embrace it. 24?
Sons and daughters. Bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sorry, man. You wait till them knees start clacking. Wait till you hit a push up and you hear that clack clack.
No, that already happened.
You're gonna feel it,
every
man.
time.
Oh, really? My back's giving out.
But has it happened when you've just been standing and doing nothing?
Oh yeah.
So you're an uncle.
I am actually an uncle though.
Fishing,
but
your new nickname now is Uncle Yeti. Okay.
Uncle Yeti.
Uncle Yet.
They call me Daddy Lucci.
Okay. Since you're Argentinian, you're Theo Lucci.
Theo Lucci?
Theo Lucci.
Theo Lucci's not bad. I like
That's
that.
fire, actually. That should be your rap name.
It's going to be his ad name.
Theo Lucci.
Theo Lucci coming at you with the...
Ooh. But seriously, though, what's going on, guys? How are you? Thank you for coming on our platform. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
Appreciate you.
How are you, man?
Great, man. Living life. Unk status now, I guess.
Uncle Yeti, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Because you're a singer.
Yes, sir.
Right? Somewhere along this podcast, are you going to sing? Or do I have to beat you in chess first to get it out?
I'll beat you in chess while singing.
Whoa.
Wow.
Damn. That's crazy.
So,
that was a statement.
If you want me to sing while I'm playing, I can. Like,
that's different.
Oh my God, he said checkmate.
It's a musical? Is it a musical?
Nah, that's crazy. Beating me and singing checkmate? All right, I'm going to officially resign as the host of the Jungle Squadcast and pass it on to Oyetti. You got 2 pods to worry about now. Nah, I think one day what I want us to do seriously is to have like a Freaky Friday with one of the podcasts, like y'all come on ours and we come on y'all's, and then like just like act like it's nothing. Like,
isn't that more of like a crossover episode?
No, like
the Sweet Life of Hannah Montana.
Only one of us.
He's saying like we start out like GG podcast, but it's y'all.
Yeah, we host the show.
Yeah.
no, like say it's like I'm Ape Loso and Oyetti, right? We switch, so he's gonna take Abe Loso's role, and then I'm gonna take whatever role is him, and then everybody else continues the podcast.
Okay, as if
You wearing our clothes,
and then we'll. Now you don't gotta switch. You might want to get a wig for the fro, or, if you want, but
grow it out.
You don't have to, but like I'm saying, like that, like I think that'll be dope.
That'd be cool.
So why'd y'all like start a podcast and like GG? Talk to me about it before we get into us.
You explain. I always explain.
So yeah, we started a podcast in the year, what is it, 2022?
Yeah. We started
2022?
Yeah.
2022.
Wow. Damn, it's been that long.
2022 AC.
That's crazy. So the summer of 2022, August, like end of August, I was like after our Miami trip.
Damn, they started around the same time we started, bro. That's crazy.
So it was like after our Miami trip, we were just like, I was like vlogging throughout the whole time, and then Jared came up with the idea after. He was like, yo, like we should like start a podcast. And then immediately I was like on it. I was like, just created everything, bada bing, bada boom. Next week we're on Zoom doing a podcast, and then that's just how it started ever since then. Yeah, we started on Zoom and then went in person. And
you did a Zoom podcast?
Yeah, that's how we started out.
Damn, how the hell did you do that?
Why do you just screen record the entire
Zoom
conversation?
Zoom gives you the option just to record it.
Yeah.
And then we just record the 4 squares that we were there, and
that's mad. Yeah, that's simple.
I was in Argentina at the time. He was in Connecticut. My other friend was in Connecticut, I think. And then, he was in New Jersey.
Yeah,
the other co-host.
Yeah.
And then the other co-host was in New York. So we were all in separate like states and different country.
And just got it going.
We just got it going. We're like, if we're gonna do it, let's just do it. Everyone's on deck, and we're here now.
Damn, that's crazy.
The rest is history.
We started off humble beginnings as well. Like we didn't even have good lighting, good mics.
We used cup with string. No,
cup with string.
It was just bad.
Hello. Had me for a second. I was like, that shit worked.
Couple string, yeah. Check out episode 3. And then I think we started our first episode talking about titties.
Yeah,
I swear to God,
the first pair of titties you saw.
Nah. Oh yeah, the first pair of titties I saw from a neighbor, like some shit like that.
Go back.
Yeah, episode 1. Yeah. So we started from humble beginnings. We didn't really have a direction of what we really wanted to talk about. I just was an artist, and I knew as an artist, all I did was just drop music, and they didn't really see my personality. So I just thought having a podcast would help them see more of my personality. Not all of it. You feel me? You gotta have my number. You feel me?
Sprinkle.
If you don't have my number, you don't know me.
So if you don't have my Twitter,
don't take on this podcast, because a lot of times I be playing, but sometimes I look back, I'm like, ooh, they might think I'm serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a disclaimer.
A little bit of a loose cannon.
Wait, so you do music too?
Yeah, I'm an artist. I'm actually a music major and a music teacher. I produce, I engineer. I definitely want to hear your vocals, because I want to see if we'll be able to make music together.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, love to collab on more ways than one, as long as it's business wise and not anything physical.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Physical?
Yeah, like collab. Like I didn't want to take it there.
Oh yeah.
I'm from New York. It's a lot of pause over there.
Nah, collabs.
That's what I was thinking when you
Nah,
said
you gotta hear his pause. His pause are worse than that, because I didn't think that was a pause.
Oh, all right. I just want
to, but not. I heard it.
dotting my I's, crossing my T's. That's all.
Wait.
That's all. All right. So we're actually just gonna get into a little bit of music. All right.
Let's do it.
I hope y'all had a very, very fun Friday because a lot of music dropped that day. And one of the worst thing that dropped is Ice Spice. And did anybody hear the Ice Spice Y2K album?
Yeah, she was heat.
All right, stop.
I had the pleasure to listen to it. Actually.
Stop lying.
Yeah, I was blessed to hear.
You was blessed to see it, to see the visual, or to hear the music.
The bars, the
She's goated,
bro. The double entendres, like
she's goated.
You know what Ice Spice is good for? Saving the earth, because the way she reduce, reuse, and recycle all her music, it's like it's perfect for the earth, right? Like it's cleaning out the ocean. It's like we understand and predict exactly what's going on. There's a routine. It's nothing but garbage that keeps being used over and over. Like
she has to have like a drinking.
She's saving the earth right now.
She has to have like a drinking game now at this point. Like when you hear like
how many times you gonna say poop?
Not even poop. It's like her word.
Oh my God.
I thought gra was her word.
Gra.
Or how many times we're going to see her ass in a video? She went on Kai Cenat's stream and legit before the album dropped, Kai asked her to freestyle and she started twerking for 2 minutes.
She said, "That's my freestyle."
She said, "That's my freestyle."
He was like, "That's it? That's fine. That's fine."
Hey, couldn't say nothing.
I'm on board. Those were bars to me. She was spitting.
Rad.
He folded.
Rad.
That's funny.
You're thinking with the wrong head right now. Okay, I need you to think with the noggin.
All right, Dad.
Not the.
All right. So, despite her musical talents, like, what would you rate her though?
From what, looks or from her musical talents? Looks right now or from when she started? You gotta give me. I gotta be detailed because when she first started, she was fire. I thought she was the hottest thing out, but right now I think she's on crack.
All around, I expect 8.5.
I'll give her a 7. I give her a 7 right now. But she came out as a 10.
What you give?
I was thinking 7.
I would say like 8.2.
Saying like
8.2.
Fuck
She's
it.
I think
done.
she's fire. I
She's
think
a
she
done.
looks fire, but she just
She's cool to hang out with, but I just wouldn't want to hang out with her in the studio.
I just imagine her like twerking for the full 2 hours.
I mean, we can't say that because
music done.
We can't say that because she did drop an album. We took off from there and we got lit about it. But from what you guys did here, I mean, what was your general take on the album? Like,
I'm telling you right now, I literally told you.
I mean, I know it was reduced.
She's an earth saver. She's saving lives, and she's doing it in the most cliche way possible. Crappy music. Keep using the same crap. You don't gotta spend more money doing anything, or like you don't have to grow. You don't have to. You just can stay complacent in who you are.
Be in your lane.
Yeah, she knows who she is. She knows what she is. She's taking the baby route, which is let me just keep doing the same dumb shit until people don't like it anymore. But the only difference is she has an ass and she knows how to twerk it. When people start judging her, she starts using her ass as a deflection, and then I forget that I don't like the music anymore. And it gets me through the song if I'm watching the video.
So the good old hypnotism.
That's it. As far as the album, I'm gonna give it a straight. I would say like maybe a 4. And out of all the female albums that dropped this year, she has to been below, and it's surprising because I thought she would at least have a better album than JT. Not discrediting JT, but JT had an amazing album.
JT who? Justin Timberlake?
Nah, JT, Lil Uzi girl. So that's my take on it. Ice Spice, God bless you. You're still the most beautiful girl out in the Bronx aside from Cardi. At least you're more natural. Your music is not for me. All right, that's what I would say. It's not. Maybe it's not garbage. Maybe I'm just not the right demographic.
You're not the consumer.
Yeah, that old shit song. I heard that. It sounded like exactly like that song. In her mood. Oh shit, she in her mood. So it's just like you're giving me what you already given before, and I'm good. I'm not watching the same Game of Thrones season over and over again. I'm waiting for the next season to come out.
I feel like fuck it, let's move on to the next.
Nobody else has anything to say about Ice Spice?
I was gonna say I felt like it sounded a little different than what she had in the past, but I also don't listen to her. So when I do hear her songs, like just based off the radio or based off, whoever's playing her songs,
Yeah.
the main stuff that is played, it sounded different than that. Like the fart song or her other hits that she had.
Fire.
Listen to the whole album and
I can't
close your eyes and tell me if it's different.
I really can't.
You really could because it's only 23 minutes. I mean, it's the same.
I mean, her previous album.
It's the same amount as an anime. Her first album was 29 minutes. It was 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes.
Her first album was actually pretty good.
And second, like I said, second one was 23. Everything there, from what I already heard too, I was okay with some of the songs. I think the worst thing
Half of it came out.
I think the worst thing about her album for me was some of the features. Like the songs that you expected the features to be like, let's go. Like I was just like, damn. Like Gunna's was alright. Like obviously he's Gunna. Like I'm a fuck with Gunna. Yeah. But I was like, all right, I'm not that excited. And then even Travis is like, the video gives it hype and makes it more appealing, but low key first reaction hearing it, I wasn't wowed either. Like
I agree.
Her solo takes and with Central C had more like, I think longevity song wise, but like obviously Travis gonna get that longevity because he's Travis. They gonna play his shit that was just released.
I'm over it, bro. And I can't believe to say this that Will Smith made a better song than Ice Spice.
I believe it. What are you talking about?
With Russ. Will Smith and Russ. Well, I'm not really gonna keep saying Jaden Smith because he did some weird stuff with Justin Bieber. And I'm still not over that. You have to explain yourself. Jury's out on that.
You talking about when he went up and grabbed him from behind?
Yeah, they started kissing each other, and I'm good off that. But you did great on the song.
It was just normal voice though. Like,
oh, that's what you guys do to introduce each other before you start the pod? You just grab each other's
we
cheeks?
don't do that.
So what is it about?
It's
like,
GG stand for gay. Let me find out. Because JSD, it's not just a cock over here, right?
Cancer.
Just stay cock sounds weird.
Yeah, let's stop.
Jizzy sticky cocks, like that's better.
Nah, that was definitely sus between them.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so but the Will Smith and what was it called? Oh, Work of Art. To me, I actually thought it was better than the song that he approached with the BET Awards with
Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, Kirk Franklin and all that. So I appreciate the route that he went with Russ. I see that he's trying to get a little bit more aggressive because in the past he was known to be more of a PG rapper, but this time he's using more profanity and it's a little bit more adulterous. So I appreciated that.
I thought it was weird, like when he said shit, it sounded like he didn't want to say it for some reason.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's like fuck, like he was dropping them Fs. But
yeah, it sounded cringe, but I get what he's doing now. You feel me? He doesn't necessarily have to stick to that image, and he's embracing the faults that happened at the Grammys. And I think now that apology tour is almost coming to its conclusion because damn, he done made a slave movie. He's back rapping with Kirk Franklin for Christian. We're like, I get it,
King Richard,
but damn, King Richard, like he's playing the good dad. Like, all right, bro, when is this gonna be over now? The Bad Boys, him getting slapped in the movie. So it's a lot of like, I feel like cringiness and apology to the Hollywood to get him back to where he wants those great movie opportunities. And I guess I'm waiting for it to be over. I'm happy for Russ though. Russ is my guy.
I was going to say, I think Russ's part started out a little not for my ears. But
I agree.
The second half of his verse, it got me. I caught on and I was like, okay, we're like this is the rest I wanted.
And how he ended it too, like melodic and everything. Yeah. Like Russ, once he gets to me in his melodic bag, a little bit more than his rap bag. Like Chomp 2, I think that whole thing was a classic. Yeah. But I like when he gets in his melody bag.
Feel that?
Yeah, it's really dope.
He's lyrical too. Like he's got bars.
He really do have bars.
I don't mind his rapping voice, but I just think like his punchline to come in was just a little off.
Yeah.
But he found his flow like towards the second end of it.
I would say the same thing for Will Smith then, because the first verse really wasn't it saying I am this, I am that, I am.
He was just claiming a whole lot of titles.
What did he say? He said I am a Virgo.
But I
I am a tourist.
As a cancer.
Yeah, like I'm like, what?
I look at Jay like,
He said, I am a Judas. I am Jesus. I'm like, what?
He said, I am a leader, but I'm also a disciple.
I get what he was trying to do, but it's just not working out.
Yeah, that was a little cringe, but the second verse, it was a little better. Work of art. So that's why he was saying that, and I get the whole correlation. He was saying that a whole bunch of him, he's a whole bunch of this and that, but overall, I'm a work of art. I get it, but it was a little like, bro, redundant. I get what you're doing.
Oh, Jaden fucking did some melodies, right?
He had a crazy ass bar.
Yeah.
He said, I'm a work of art. That's why they framing me.
Yeah, that was
now
tough.
They're framing me.
That was tough.
Who's framing Will Smith?
Jaden Smith.
I mean, everyone that hates him for slapping Chris Rock, I guess.
I don't think nobody hates him, though. I really don't.
People hate him because of his image with the relationship with Jada. Like
I think the business people hate him. Really? Like the people who run the show, all those people, I feel like they have a certain level of like contempt towards him. But I don't think like his fans, us, like I don't think we really hate him for it. It was bad, yeah, but we all make mistakes.
I feel that.
But the people that run the show also run the media too.
Yeah, that's true.
So if they put that out into mainstream, then obviously all the consumers on their phones and shit, they're gonna hate him as well.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Salute.
The song was cool. The beat was nice. Russ did great.
Way better than the entire Ice Spice album. I give you that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. I listened to the whole 5 minutes, him talking in the beginning, telling him why he made the song, explaining into detail versus just playing the song. That was cringe too. But that entire thing was better than Ice Spice album. So salute.
I do like how they both had the museum type of theme.
Yeah.
At first.
Mm-hmm.
But then Ice Spice changed to her being the Lady Liberty.
Yeah.
Shaking her ass for like 3 minutes straight. I was like, all right. All right.
That was literally the camera guy shooting that for like 3 minutes, and then they just cropped it in bits and pieces in the video.
Yeah.
Had to be.
They just played the whole song. She just danced to it right there in that scene.
Yeah.
So you have multiple clips. And they're like, crap.
Teach me how to like rap about which companies we should invest all our savings to. Like
she was never.
Yeah, like do something like that.
It's all about equity.
Like, damn, I'm getting banked. Bitcoin is banked. Like, I don't know, like something. Do something else.
Bitcoin at least.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. I don't have anything else to say to Will Smith. That was great.
Go watch Bad
You know what
Boys.
else is also sad though? How like there's just a lot of artists who's free and they have the freedom to just put out music and somehow it consistently be like garbage or just mid or just like not necessarily a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have people in jail who can just come out with like slaps while having the toilet to piss in right next to their bed. But people are in $1,000 studios and can't do what Tory Lanez just did with the single. Ladies and gentlemen, Tory Lanez just dropped one of the firest singles I've heard in the past, like maybe month and a half, aside from Not Like Us, I want to say. Wish I Never Met You. Yeah, that's the name of the song.
That song was heat. I actually really enjoyed it.
From jail.
I'm amazed he's cranking these shits out. Maybe he need
From jail.
some commissary, but I think he putting out music.
Buying Pro Tools with your commissary is crazy. And the mic is crazy.
I mean, I think it's a great business move. He's already got the fan base. He's
take care of yourself.
Talent. He's just in jail. He's just in a different predicament than what he was in when he was free.
I'm just happy that he's still like that passion that he left us with Alone at Prom. He's still continuing it in jail. Like that spark that you can tell that he loves music. Tory Lanez continues to deliver every single single. Like you can just feel his aura that he genuinely loves music. So hopefully that, you know, things get situated. I think he said he was going to be coming back home soon, but I don't know. I just want to keep hearing slaps, man. Fuck all that drama. Fuck all the court shit. Like, give me the slaps, bro. That was heat. That was also better than the entire Ice Spice album. Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, you've been quiet, man. Are you all right?
No, yeah.
Are you high? Maybe you should have gotten high. You know what? Since he's so quiet, shot. If you're quiet longer than 2 minutes, you gotta take a shot.
Oh, so I'm
No,
good.
you guys are artists, bro. I'm not an artist. You guys are very
We
good
listen
at
to all the
You
music.
guys are good at describing the exact detail of like the way everything
He said of
goes
how I
and
feel.
flows. I just know I listen to it and I'm like, yo, that's just slap. Like that's it.
He was like, that's my shit.
That is my shit, brother.
Nah, this one with Trunks is tough.
You gotta sit down. Can't get none of this on.
I'm not fucking Mr. Fantastic.
Appreciate you.
Good.
Sorry.
You good?
Where's your shot?
I was talking. I mean, my 2 minutes don't really run like that. Like, I got at least 4 minutes of
so
Nah, we all
You don't want to
shots.
take
We all
shots?
shots.
If
We
you
all
don't want
shots.
to, I hear you, buddy. Yeah. This was actually meant for something else, but then
no, well,
plans
that's
get
good.
canceled, you know.
I think I'm still jet lagged, maybe. I don't know.
But I get it. We're closing up soon. You feel me?
Yeah, Wish I Never Met You was it was a pretty good song. It had like a nice
10 out of
bop.
10.
Yeah, it had a nice bop to it. Like I feel like you could definitely play that in the club. You could play that with your girl. You could play that like vibing. Like
That's the playlist music. That's the vibe. That's what's been missing in music is Tory Lanez music. That anytime he can give you R&B, anytime he can give you hip hop, anytime he can give you that pop, like he knows what to give you at the right time. He knows how to cater to what season it is. Like
he had them Jeremiah
He's amazing.
vibes on the beat. Like it was nice.
yeah,
It's a good song.
I would say at first, before the second verse, I was gonna give it like a 6.5 out of 10.
whoa.
Just because the setup from the intro to the beat coming in and then the beat switch,
Yeah.
that's when I was like, okay, like now I got a different vibe. And then it went back to the original beat. I was like, okay, now I'm settled in.
I miss the old beat. Like
That's the problem.
So overall, I would say it's like a 7 point.
Is that better than Ice Spice's entire album?
Most definitely.
All right. Was it better than Will Smith's work of art?
Most definitely.
All right. So we're on the same page with that.
We are.
All right. 7.5. That's good. Maybe it wasn't a 10 out of 10 because I feel like after a while I was like, all right, my nigga, you're using the same flow and it's a little too long. Like I think it was like 3:45 or some shit. It was a little too long. But yeah, salute to Tory.
Salud.
Free Tory. All right. So speaking of Canada, Mr. Drake is I want to say really good at following directions.
he's taking a sabbatical from rap.
When people say, you know, we don't want to hear you, you know, rap, you know, keep it singing, you know, keep dancing, you know, keep the melodies.
We don't want to hear you say nigga no more.
Yeah, I think Drake really said, sir, yes, sir, took that shit literal, and he's doing great. He's featured on an album by Gordo, and the album by Gordo is called Diamente, I believe. 2 songs, Sideways and Feelings, I think it's called.
Yeah, healing.
Or Healings, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sideways and Healings. From y'all perspective, I was getting that y'all like the Healings more, but to me, I think I was leaning a little bit towards Sideways, the first one, right?
No, yeah, I liked Sideways way more.
Sideways is good.
Yeah, Sideways was a bop.
The only one on the healing, it was too long in the beginning, but then once it got to the juicy part, that's where it was like, all right, yeah, I like
Healing, yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was just like 2 minutes before the verse came in, bro.
way too long.
They were doing a club like
It
a
is,
vibe, and that's
yeah.
exactly
But
what
the
it is.
club part of it didn't come.
Yeah, they didn't give us the build up we wanted. Like the build up essentially was hearing what Drake had to say, and it's like, bro, when I hear beats like this, I want to hear like a bass drop. I want to come for like a vibe.
Drums. I want to hear like a little bit more of something more anthem setup related, but it didn't come, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
this is
It was
like
an empty
chess
feeling.
music.
Yeah, like
I was not.
It was more like house music, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
like the
that's what I'm
first 2
saying.
minutes was nothing but like just aura and like space and like
It reminded me of the album Honesty Nevermind. Like,
yeah, definitely because it was a dance album too, and That album to me was very like slept on. I actually really did like that album.
Yeah, me too.
I just don't think that it was what we needed from Drake at the time.
He
But
dropped that just to drop it when Renaissance came out. Like he's trying to have fun.
no funny
Yeah.
shit. Didn't Drake drop that first?
I think he did.
Yeah,
Came
I
out
think
in the
Drake.
same, like within the same couple months.
Yeah, Drake came out with the dance album first. Beyonce followed after, but somebody else came out with the dance album first before Drake though. I can't remember, but I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Drake for listening to Kendrick Lamar and giving us summer
He's so
slaps.
versatile, bro. I love it.
You were sad when he lost?
No, I said Drake is very versatile.
No, I know. I'm saying, but were you sad when he lost?
You team Drake.
Yeah, you seem real Family Matters over there to me.
I think
We'll help you meet the grams if you do so.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine.
Like, what was your how'd you feel, man?
I felt fantastic.
Yeah,
Did
you
you
were
feel
good.
a sense of euphoria?
Yeah, I felt like Drake really was like putting in that work, Really did it. Cause I don't know.
Nah,
Me personally, Drake's been doing it way more consistently throughout the years and just like doing it for the fans, And I don't know, Kendrick only came out just to diss Drake. And that's just like, come on.
Bro, who won the beef, man? I'm not asking the reasons why the beef happened. But the beef happened.
Yeah.
It's like you cheated on your girlfriend. It's
Said
not like,
during-
oh, fuck what happened. The
Probably like
reality is you
tie.
cheated. So the girl's not gonna ask you how y'all got to it. The girl's going to be like, your dick was in the vagina. So Kendrick fucked Drake, okay?
But Drake also fucked Kendrick.
All right, let's put it in terms of if it was an
Drake
exam.
was fucking
If it was an
underage
So it's
exam
like
that they both got
they
handed.
were both scissoring, and it's
Drake
a
was
tie.
fucking underage children.
Listen, if it was an exam
False.
and both got handed to them, like handed at the same time, they had to fill them out. Who had the C plus and who had the D minus?
Kendrick had the D minus.
Okay.
And you think Drake had the C plus?
Yeah, Drake's so
That's a
versatile,
classic Drake.
bro.
That's
So
a classic
good.
Drake fan.
He's so
But I
good.
would say, devil's advocate to your point, you said he makes music for the fans.
Who, Drake?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh, because I'm a fan of Drake.
Oh, but he's talking about the battle.
But I'm talking about, you said that he makes more consistent music, yes, but he also makes music for the fans, whereas
100%.
Kendrick will make music for the art
Yeah, and community.
and put that into the world.
Nah, see, Drake has fans, but he has generational fans. So he has, I would say there's 3 different tiers. So the current tier right now is I would say 20 below, right? And then the second tier would be 23 and between 23 and 27. And the third tier would be 29 and up.
You got to pay like $5.99
So
for that.
after Drake now, he used to cater to the us, but now he's only focusing his main focus for music now, how he's making music is catering towards the kids, the youth, and what the newer sound is now. So he's losing the interest of his older fans, the people that actually grew up to his music, simply due to the fact that he's
likes
disregarding us. He's just disregarding us. It's business. We get it. So he's choosing money over
I
art.
think he forgot his
And
core
That's what I'm
Kendrick,
saying.
yeah, the difference is Kendrick is not doing that, but you're saying
Then
that
why would
the
he-
fan things,
why would
Kendrick
he
still
diss
has
him?
fans though. His core
To show
fans
him
is
that he's
listening
better.
to Kendrick.
Mm.
So
Okay.
no matter what, Kendrick will always have those people who appreciate art, and that's what his focus would be. And Drake is more of he just wants to make hits.
Yeah.
Hitmaker.
Yeah, they're both making music though, but one person they're approaching how to make certain types of music differently than the other. That's all.
And Drake did that with Sideways and Healings.
That's why it was such
That
a
shit was
good
good.
battle, because it was a clash of styles. It was a clash of
For real though.
what it was commercialized versus underground rap. All right, it's supposed to spray, but it ran out. So sorry.
I keep hearing it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Every 9 minutes, it's supposed to spray. The room's supposed to smell good.
Every 9 minutes. Every 9 minutes.
Just so you know, it's on the
24
clock.
seconds.
That's what it says. It was 9, 18, 24 or some shit. I just put it for 9, and that's why it ran out so fast, apparently. Every 30 probably would have been good. Side note.
That conversation is actually, I was going to bring up before when you guys were talking about like the prenups and what you guys argue about.
Yeah.
That's what we argue about.
The prenups?
No, we argue about Drake versus Kendrick.
Oh, yeah.
We let that shit go.
We didn't argue because it was only one of them, like, who wasn't, like, it was you, like, and he sits there too, Rob. And he's the only one who was a Drake fan, and, like, it doesn't matter if Drake win or lost, he's going to cape for Drake. So.
I'm a Drake fan, and like I said before,
yeah, me too.
If it came into points, like Kendrick just had a couple more points over him. It wasn't a blowout.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
He did what he had to do. But we get into this
he won by
conversation.
2,
you won,
bro.
It wasn't.
You wouldn't believe
beater,
what this war has done, because every pod somehow we fall into the Drake and Kendrick beef, and we always have a brand new take. And I think like it's great. Like there's always a new opinion on how I feel.
It keeps us relevant.
Did you guys see the Juneteenth concert that he put on?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
He performed that song 5 times.
He did it more than that. Because he started over and over.
Every time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Tell me what concert is going to do that? What performer is going to perform a song 5 times?
Respectfully, though, I'm over this, though. Every single Not Like Us, I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm done.
I could hear it one more time at least.
One more? I'm done, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he did report that.
Yeah, like
so long.
You're done when other people like Serena Williams are going on cringe platforms to really make it like cringe. Once it becomes elevator music, that's when you know it's done.
Well, what about Kevin Hart putting in his intro? He was like, sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
No, that's not it though. Like he's not doing the dance. He's not like saying they're not like us.
He's a comedian though. There's a difference. He's doing that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it got to the point where now it's, since everybody's using it, it's a little cringe now. I don't even want. I need something else now.
That's what Drake does though.
It's like
on a regular basis.
Ice Spice when Munch came out. This is Munch all over again.
I feel that, but yeah.
Munch PTSD.
Like pop out and show niggas Munch. I'm telling you right now, everybody's saying that.
That's
now.
not even his biggest line though.
His biggest line is what? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile, or A minor. The kids love that. But like the students go crazy for that. Like they A minor. Like they go crazy. Like
I feel like they don't even know what it means.
They do. Trust me. They be putting me on to music, bro. These kids are growner than you think. I have a kid who was in 7th grade, and then she left the school. And the reason I found out that she left the school was because she's pregnant.
Yeah, let's not put all this.
They suck dick, bro.
Let's not put this out. Yeah, let's move on to the next song.
47 minutes. Let's.
They suck dick.
The next song, please stay on music.
He said they suck dick, bro.
Let's stop reiterating because you might have to skip like
Drake is right outside.
Yeah. Speaking of Drake and children, now let me stop. You heard? I said, speaking of Drake and children.
That's great.
I knew I'd get a laugh.
Yeah. I don't like your little jabs you throw over here, man. I feel it. All right, I'll move on. Damn.
Like I actually like the next one. Doesn't?
Yeah, because the next one beats all the other music that we were talking about.
Most definitely.
So far we have Tory Lanez #1, Will Smith's #3. I mean 2, and Ice Spice #100. So Lil Wayne and Cordae, or Cordae featuring Lil Wayne, dropped a song called Saturday Mornings. Oof.
Fire.
First, I want to say shout out to Cordae.
Oh yeah.
Cordae was always saying like, "Yo, pop out to the studio. I have some fire. Like, yeah, I really need to listen." Like he'll say like this to Joe Budden. He'll say it to like other like celebrities to come to the studio to actually listen to his music.
Yeah. But
people don't really like understand what Cordae really is about. So I think he's a little bit slept on and underrated right now. But
definitely.
this song with Cordae and Lil Wayne, it was to me genius. Not only Cordae came with the bars for the new generation, but he paid homage to the old generation by having Lil Wayne go crazy for 2 minutes. And Lil Wayne went crazy, bro. Like, to me, this is the best song out of everything we've been speaking about. And 10 out of 10.
Yeah, listening to it, I was mad it wasn't an album. I was like, damn, this could, like, I would listen to more of their combination.
They
of
need a
music.
mixtape, right?
Yeah, it was definitely good. And the crazy part is, if it wasn't Cordae, honestly, on that beat, I could have heard J. Cole.
Oh, bro.
I'm gonna be out completely.
I agree.
honest.
The intro, oh my God.
Like, it
I
was
can hear J. Cole.
The
During
song
the
was
intro, I was
brilliant.
like, is that J. Cole?
Yeah.
The song was brilliant. Like, I think if there was a remix and J. Cole hopped on it, like, the three of them would make it amazing. Like,
what Lil
song.
Wayne said? He said, she give me real love with that fake ass.
Yeah.
That shit was hard. And Lil Wayne just has a way of like proving over and over again why he's the GOAT of this generation. There's been a lot of arguments going on other different platforms regarding who's better between Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. But I don't even understand why Jay-Z's even in the conversation.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Jay-Z is not a good rapper, bro.
Jay-Z,
Compared to Lil
Like,
Wayne.
when it goes to
Jay-Z freestyles everything, so does Lil Wayne, but Jay-Z will make a song within 15 minutes.
And doesn't sound
Freestyle.
anything as good as Lil Wayne.
But Lil Wayne won't do that for 15 minutes. He'll
Lil
have
Wayne
to
will
take
go in
longer.
and no. What?
Yes, he will.
You
like
think
the-
Lil Wayne is slower in the studio than Jay-Z when it comes to
Yes.
recording music?
Yes.
Bro, Lil Wayne has been dropping feature after feature. He literally, this past Friday, not only dropped this with Cordae, he dropped another song with Big Sean and Rick Ross.
Yeah, but
I
I,
understand
think
that.
he means within the time frame of the one session.
Yes.
Not like a bunch of going to the studio. You don't know how, like, he's saying, like, in all totality, when Jay-Z goes to somewhere, he spends 15 minutes
He
there.
can,
and then
he
Jay-Z
can make
can't
four
rap, bro.
records. He can make 4 records in an hour.
But Jay-Z can't rap.
Yes, he.
His beats and his production and the fact that, bro, you want me to tell you why he can't rap?
Why is that?
He had to force his ways for people to accept his music. You know how many times he got rejected? Like over 15 times by labels. He had to literally force and condition people to listen to his music.
That's
Okay, that's a business move. That's not a talent thing.
a talent thing.
No,
to have
that's
that,
marketing.
To have that
That's
determination.
marketing. That's just marketing and good discipline and consistency.
So what do you call that though?
That's not talent.
That's greatness.
Talent is what Lil Wayne has.
Isn't
He
that
drinks lean. He's off drugs, and he can wake up out of bed and give you 52 bars.
What did
Is
you
that
call
not
that?
work though?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's
wouldn't you
not-
call that work ethic though, out of Jay-Z?
Bro, I'm telling you,
I'm just
Jay-Z
saying, I'm just asking.
is
Talent. It's
working
not
so
talent, dude.
hard
It's like
and
work.
doesn't sound half as good as Lil Wayne. People only respect him because of the times he dropped his music, the moments, and because he's a business mogul who was a rapper who used to sell crack. They just like his story. That's what he's famous for is his story.
I don't know. I
The
think
blueprint, the knowledge that he puts in his music that's what is respected because he's given us actual gems.
that's real shit.
Yeah, that's the
real
only thing.
shit,
But
rather
talent,
than
flow, bars, Lil Wayne got. But substance, Jay-Z's that's the only thing Jay-Z got over Lil Wayne is actual substance. I give you that.
I don't know. I was gonna say Lil Wayne is definitely a better rapper, but to say that Jay-Z is not a good rapper is
He can't rap,
insane.
bro. He can't, bro. Sometimes he be missing flows and beats. Come on.
I
The
think he just
old
makes
generation,
his own.
huh?
I think he just makes his own.
And be off beat though.
That's fine.
So
That's what about MF
Hey,
Doom?
to each his own for
Yeah,
every
like
artist, though.
it's like wine. It's like a selective and acquired taste.
I guess.
Jay-Z is wine, and I like light wine, and that nigga is red. Okay, I like the champagne, and you
So you like the,
That's
you
a
like the
better
sweet
way.
shit.
Yeah, that's a better
Huh?
way to
You
put
like
it.
the sweet easy shit.
you calling Lil Wayne sweet and easy?
I mean,
That's
I'm
crazy.
just saying, like, he puts it out. Like, yes, obviously, Lil Wayne has better flows that will.
Resonate.
I'm talking about
Like,
bars,
resonate.
bro.
So better.
How
Resonate
many
with you,
bars
yes.
did you hear in that?
I was gonna say that Lil Wayne, it was classic Lil Wayne because he can do the same rhyme scheme throughout the whole song, throughout his whole verse, which is very hard and it's very impressive. But to say that Jay-Z is not a good rapper is
He's not a good
That's
rapper,
terrible.
but he makes great music. I've heard great songs by him that I go back to listen to. He's made great albums and I've learned a lot from Jay-Z. But I would just say that he's not even in top 5 of greatest of all time because there's lyrically talented people who are put at a higher pedestal than him. That's all. Jay-Z to me is more of an older generation where like you have to have at least 2-3 kids, divorced 3 times, or like be 40 and up to really appreciate and value Jay-Z more than Lil Wayne at this current age or current time period, I would say.
So you're saying Jay-Z has a specific demographic of
not
fans?
Demographic, I would say
Or fan base or
appeal,
target audience.
Yeah, target audience, exactly. Like he appeals to certain people, and he appeals to me because I appreciate what he's rapping about. I appreciate what he's talking about. But Lil Wayne and Cordae, like he just proved that he can not only fuck with Jay-Z on the track, which he did, On God did, but he can fuck with something on the, like somebody who's really young and who's currently in the music business right now. So I just appreciate the fact that I don't think even Eminem did that for his, and he rapped the whole Death with Some Shady and he didn't do that with, and Lil Wayne did that in just 2 verses with 2 songs.
Okay.
So that's all I'm saying. It's just that Lil Wayne's better than Jay-Z. That's it.
I fucked with the song hard. I think Saturday Mornings was amazing, bro. The bars,
Yes.
the bars were on Cordae's half were amazing. The bars on Lil Wayne's half were amazing, and that shit made me laugh as always. That's what Lil Wayne does. He delivers a coconut smile. You ready? Like
that's what I realized too about Lil Wayne. Like his bars are so like you have to. They're deep, but they're not that deep. When you like read it, you're like, oh shit, he just did a double entendre with the culture.
It goes over the top.
Yeah. Yep. So that's how his bars are set up.
Yeah, I love it, bro. Because you just gotta, to me, either be a true fan of the art of the writing schemes, or you just gotta be open to listening to it and just understanding what he's saying.
I love that for me, like with Lil Wayne, like exactly what you're saying. Like, cause growing up, it's like you would listen to it when you're young, you just listen to the music, and then when you get older and you're re-listening to songs, you're like, that's a bar, like that's hilarious. Like, I get that, like that's crazy, like. I get what you're saying. I love that.
I don't know what I would say. Lil Wayne, Cordae, Saturday Morning, it's fire. But which one is going to be played more on the playlist between that one and the Tory Lanez single, I would probably have to choose the Wish I Never Met You. But the Lil Wayne, that's the thing about bars. I can hear it now for a certain amount of times. And then after a while, I kind of want to go back to a certain sound because when it comes to bars, I want to sit there and pay attention to it. I want to actually sit there, dissect it, really appreciate how hard you worked for it. And Tory Lanez is more like, all right, let me play it for while I'm driving or like while I'm cleaning and shit like that. Just kind of get out the way a little bit. Yeah. So I'm doing that a little bit more than sitting there dissecting bars. That's all.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but Mustard though, I'm gonna say it. Fuck
Mustard
it.
on the beat, hope.
Mustard dropped the hardest hip hop album of the year.
Honestly, Mustard went crazy.
I think he did amazing. I think the rollout that Kendrick set up for him was perfect.
The features on the album, top tier.
Oh wait, I would say hip hop album, but Eminem won rap album of the year for me because Death with Some Shady was just amazing.
Yeah. I think Not Like Us really, like you said, set the way for this album. Like just to like remind niggas like who is on this fucking beat. Like you feel me? It's Mustard on the beat.
You know what this remind me of though is how many businesses, like companies, like people, content creators are all benefiting from this Not Like Us single. Like it's so many people who are capitalizing off this whole diss.
From artists, influencers, YouTubers.
Even 50 Cent, like he's making business moves with Drake, trying to get behind the scenes talking about movies, and like he's in Canada chopping it up. So like everybody's trying to find a way to how to benefit from this beef, which is to me like is really dope. So shout out to Mustard for using the Not Like Us for a rollout. 10 out of 10 album. Nah, not 10 out of 10. I would give it an 8.8. There was some songs that was a little bit like I expected a little bit more from the A Boogie single. I really like the Young Thug and Little Dirt single. Like Young Thug is a really he's really slept on.
The Roddy Rich album was song was nice.
Which one? Because there's two of them.
I think
I like the one with LMA on it. I didn't like the one where it was just him.
Really? Let me look.
I think he had to put Roddy Rich on that album though too, because his last album, Ballin' featuring Roddy Rich was like his main
fire.
Main song. So I feel like he had to put him back on that.
That was around COVID time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, and you know why they call it you know why they Mustard call it Faith of a Mustard Seed? Because Nipsey Hussle actually recommended him to name it that, and I think it's referring to some type of message that was made from the Bible, and like he put it together. And to me, I just think the whole album was incredible because I just like the fact that Mustard voiced a lot of his passion and gave his testimony where he talked about a lot about his mom, and then actually dropped a single based like shouting out his mom and everything. So
that song was amazing.
Yeah,
that made me almost call my mama. I was like, damn.
Yeah, him and his mom definitely didn't have like a good start, and he actually recommended him and his mom to go to church. They started going to church together, and then till this day his mom still goes, and he, even though he doesn't go as much. So I just thought that was a blessing. And then it actually, like, I guess he said it made her a lot more nicer, and to paraphrase, and got them a lot more closer. So I appreciated how much of a passion and thought that he didn't just put this album together with random people. He actually put thought to it. It was love made into it, and it was really putting ATL and that whole West Coast on the map for me. Like he's stamping them right now.
Yeah,
he did good.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to that because I'm not gonna I could deep dive and do every single song, but just go listen to the album if y'all haven't heard it. Definitely album of the summer, if not album of the year.
Faith of a Mustard Seed. Put that shit on anything.
Yeah, that shit. You can literally put the whole album on your playlist.
For real. And mad different artists, everything you'd expect.
Yeah.
Great beats. He may not like us.
Boogie. Yeah, and I was surprised that Kendrick Lamar wasn't on the Mustard album. I was hoping for like some type of a verse, maybe even like a whole song, like saying like "nigga I won" or I don't know.
I mean, then again, Not Like Us was like was made prior, so before the beef.
Well, the beat was selected a long time ago, but I don't know.
That'd be a crazy single name.
Just one line.
Nigga, what?
He should have said something. Like,
featuring Kendrick.
Nigga, I won.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Shout out to Kendrick, man.
Yeah.
All right, the last music topic for this segment is going to be the AMP freestyle. Kai Cenat and his homies. I don't know all their names, but Kevin Hart was there too. So what's his name? Duke Dennis?
AMP freestyle. AMP dropped their Cypher freestyle.
But I want to know their names. It's Duke.
It's Davis.
You got Duke, Davis, Chris, Agent, Phantom, Kai.
Okay, Phantom was the worst one.
That was the one with the stripes.
Yeah, that was the.
Yeah, he was the worst one. No, the one that with the glasses and the dreads, or like in the black.
You talking about Chris? No, you mean Agent? Because you appreciate.
Now you're talking about Dennis.
Agent went first. The only one you said you disliked was Davis.
Wait, Agent went first?
Yeah, Agent.
Nah, there was two of them I didn't like. The one that was holding the mic,
like Future.
Yeah, that one I wasn't really a fan.
That was Duke.
Yeah,
no, he had glasses on.
Yeah, the one with glasses I didn't really like. Kai's was fire. I like the beat selection that he chose. I like how he mentioned the Tyler situation and how he threw a little bit of shade towards the XXL freestyle. Yeah, he's like, we friends though. Like, that was dope. He handled that with grace.
Yeah, Kai had the dopest freestyle.
The first one, I liked him a lot. He was funny, comical, performative. Agent was fire. Like, he did great.
Agent had niggas laughing for sure.
He said, I got an A+ in special ed.
Yeah.
I snuck into a special ed, got straight A.
Yeah.
That was the I think
Crazy.
yeah, for me, if anything, the only one I really didn't like was Chris's. Chris next door. His verse, like, it was a vibe, but like after a while I'm like, wait, I don't really hear what you're saying.
Yo, I don't understand nothing that guy was saying at all.
I have to listen hard. Like, this is listening in the future.
I said I need subtitles.
You feel me?
And
like,
the subtitles was giving me like blurred lines that the subtitles couldn't even help. So my man, next year, sit it out. Sit that one out.
Kev had the best time though on the entire
funny,
cypher.
bro.
I know he did.
I love Kevin, man. Kevin is like another guy. He's like the Lil Wayne of media. Like, like
Chocolate Dropper.
he just chocolate dropper fucks with the youth, aka real rap raw. Like, he appreciates them. He embraces them. He does everything he can to, like, I don't think forces his relevance. It just happens naturally. And I think he just does a great job of just like
people gravitate towards him.
Yeah, just passing the baton. He does really good at that.
It's great.
Yeah, great gatekeeper. If anybody who I want to be like go through a gatekeeper, I would rather go through Kevin Hart because you'll learn, he'll embrace you, endorse you, and he will want to be a part of it. Kevin Hart's the man.
I don't know. I like Kevin Hart, but fuck Chocolate Drop because he sucks.
Chocolate Drop is not supposed to be the rapper though. I think.
Yeah, but like, what you mean? Chocolate Drop came through, bro. He dropped bars.
You guys said fuck that at least 7 times.
Yeah, I get it. He can't
and he
rap.
didn't mean to.
He's
You know
big
he didn't
three,
mean
bro.
to.
All right, that's the only rapper Jay-Z can rap better than.
Yeah.
All right.
And then he came out with he's like, ting, dong, ding, dong.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Other languages.
Yo, that shit was heat, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was heat, bro.
What if we look back and someone like
rap in the bag?
What if we look back and someone rap geniuses and he was actually speaking a fluent other language?
Yeah.
And we all just feel tight as hell for being, oh, this man speaking gibberish.
I don't even care if it was gibberish or not. I think it was like, to me, he was saying to the people who are rapping for real, like, this is how you sound.
Okay.
And like, he was just basically just throwing it back in their face, like, y'all sound trash, so I can make it sound trash better and funnier. And it would be received a lot better than what your music is. So that's, to me, what he was doing. He was just throwing back what the current state of music is back in our face and being like, all right, you're not saying nothing, so I cannot say anything and it still sound fire and walk off.
It's easy to make money. But I thought Ray should have been in that freestyle. That would have been funny to see.
You know who
Even if
I
he
thought,
spoke
bro?
Taiwanese.
Raekwon.
Drewski, bro. I think Drewski would have been mad funny.
Nah, Drewski not a
Is
rapper.
Drewski even a rappy like that?
Who cares?
I mean, none of them really. I mean, only Kai's the one who's dropped music. Like, so.
Bro, Agent sound like he was on the beat before.
Yeah,
I think
sound
he did
good.
the best. I
Bro,
think
this
he did
is-
the best.
Yeah,
This is their
he was
third
my favorite.
This is their third cipher. You gotta practice. Like,
Yeah.
even Davis took a different approach and was like, "I'm
He
gonna
was my
sing."
second favorite because he switched up.
I like the switch.
Yeah.
up.
Oh, the singer one?
Yeah, my boy turned
I
into
loved
Bryson
him.
Tiller.
Bryson
Yeah,
Tiller.
fire.
Yeah, at first his rapping was like his flow was there, but his like punchlines
It wasn't
really-
I didn't feel that.
It made me realize, oh, that's why your shit didn't work for 3 years.
Yeah.
You're not saying anything like rap, but at least when you're singing, people don't care what you're saying.
He made a love song.
Yeah. Talk about bitches. That's your bag. Wear those pretty outfits. You look like a fake ass Tyrese. You're doing great.
Shout out AMP Freestyle. Check
I gotta
that out on
stop,
YouTube.
man. I have a lot of backhanded compliments. Listen, that was a great performance.
But
10
nah,
out of 10.
He did wear the Louis V winter jacket
Yeah, in the summer.
on the roof.
Watch it in
closest to the
Hey,
sun.
Watch it in December. It'll make sense.
But Duke Dennis has a sheesh t-shirt
Maybe he
on.
run hot in December. We don't know. Let's leave it at
Listen,
that.
man,
Kai had a long sleeve. Phantom
But he
had a
wasn't
long sleeve.
sweating though. That was my thing. I was like, damn, he's not even sweating.
That's how cool his bar was. It was nowhere close to fire. So
Damn.
Shout out
Yeah.
AMP
That's a
Cypher.
bar.
yeah, I gotta stop with the shots though. I love all of y'all. I just be thinking evil things in my head, and sometimes I gotta spew it out.
We will never get a collab.
What was your order? How did you think it went?
I don't know, dude. It was good.
What was your favorite? Like, who was first, second, and third?
Fuck. Kai was good, and then I liked Davis.
Davis.
Yeah, I like to switch it.
Was he quiet for 2 minutes?
He's been quiet for like 10 minutes. That's like 5 shots right there.
Since we just noticed that one.
Like 5 shots.
He said 56.
I'm actually going to like not get up and just pass you the bottle
Thank you.
because I'm lazy now. timing. We're done with trendy news.
Let me
I
do
mean,
the
with
thing.
music. Oh, check. Yeah, pour shots. Is good? All right. Excelente. Yo, I want a cameraman because I like the Breakfast Club video camera where they go back and forth and the camera like moves. I thought that was like pretty cool.
You can just switch the
Like get a GoPro?
You just switch which one you're showing at a time.
No, I'm talking about like the camera actually moves like
Oh, swivel.
yeah, like I like that effect. I think it's
bottle
cool.
when you're ready.
Oh, he's ready to take that shit to the face, man.
Chuck. Nah.
Yo, shout out Jose Huevo. We're looking for a sponsor. This is our third pod in a row.
Oh.
That's your second shot?
Huh?
You just took two just now?
Yeah,
That's his second.
Yo, it's good to be 24, man. You don't got heartburn yet. Oh, you're in shape. You're going to the gym. You play sports?
Yeah, I played soccer
Soccer.
professionally.
Bro,
Professional soccer?
It's actually really sick, dude.
Yeah, because you look like you're in shape. You give me like you drink protein shakes for breakfast type of thing. There's no pores, like there's no pimples on your face. Your pores are clear. Like I'm a little jealous.
Said you have the overnight oats in the fridge right now, ready for the
Yeah.
morning.
Not that healthy, but I eat clean.
You're a silent killer, man. You're quiet today, but it's a cool quiet. Like you give me Ben Affleck vibes.
He said you eat meals for breakfast
You're the Batman.
without any milk.
Yo,
I'm only quiet for certain topics, like music. Like I listen to it, but I like the way you were describing it. It's just like, wow, that's so intricate. You know,
But don't be intimidated by it.
I'm not intimidated by it. I'm just enjoying it. and
I'd rather you
observing
say something stupid anyway, because
Yeah,
it's
nah,
good for the pod.
For the views.
He said, I've been
I
through
just don't.
YouTube
I just don't
comments.
do that for myself, honestly.
So right now you're kind of like our Ra right now. So Ra would say some funny shit like, what did I say? Like I asked a question and he was like, before you even ask the question, I'm not even going. He was like, bro, he just asked the question. So like shit like that to us, it's just funny. It's not like we hate you or you're dumb. It's just like it's comical.
It's all right in a music review to be like, that was fire.
Yeah. But that was done. That was it. The music segment is officially over. Speaking of things that died aside from, Y2K, the album by Ice Spice, we're gonna be a little bit more serious and talk about Sonya Massey. And I didn't want to come in too serious, so that's why. All right.
That one struck the room cold.
Yeah, I just didn't want to sound too cold. But Sonya Massey fucking died by two cops, and if somebody can look up the names.
July 6th, 2024, I believe.
July 6th, 2024. But did you guys see what happened though? You didn't see the body cam footage or anything?
You guys haven't heard
Nah.
about Sonya Massey?
I don't really go
I
on
do.
social media that much.
I get that.
This was on the
I only,
news. This was on
heard it.
Fox, bro.
No,
But I don't watch news either.
we don't watch it like that. But
Yeah.
I heard about it.
Oh my God.
And from my perspective, it's just like another.
Statistic.
Yeah, it's tough to like for me to. It's tough for me to fathom that it keeps going on, and then like there's this part of me that's like, I know this is bad thought, but it's just like, it just keeps happening. Like, of course it's gonna keep happening,
Yeah.
you know. So it's almost like old at this point.
So
But
you're
not in,
numb
like,
to situations like blacks, I would say African Americans constantly dying by the
Yeah.
hands of the police.
Most definitely,
So
numb is the perfect word.
I am numb to it, but to me it still affects me, and it sucks because every single time we for example, this happened to like George Floyd or whatever, or maybe somebody back in the past, we make a huge protest about it and they come up with some level of adjustment, like adding body cams. They get the body cams and
they just turn it
still
off.
somebody still dies.
Yeah.
Just turn it off.
They didn't turn it off.
No, everything was
both
fully
the
recorded.
cameras were on.
So
Both of them were on.
Yeah.
So for anyone that isn't aware what happened with Sonya Massey, pretty much what had happened was I believe she had ended up calling the police herself
Yes.
over a vehicle in her driveway that wasn't hers. She was trying to figure that out, if I'm not mistaken. The cops came into her home, and I don't know how it progressed to where when they were walking into the kitchen, she had boiling water on the stove, and they pretty much from there, we're like, freeze, 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 because like they thought like she was gonna like throw the boiling water in their face, and she ducks down. She's like, I'm sorry, like like I don't know what's going on. Hands up, and they just shot her down 3 times. They shot her 3 times.
Why are they?
Yeah.
This is why I numb myself to it, because it's like, why are they busting through the door, going all the way to the kitchen?
He didn't bust through the door. I think Loki, she kind of like invited them in.
At that point, the door was cracked. They walked through.
That doesn't matter though. If she's saying that there's someone in the driveway, why are they still suspicious that she's the one? And like, I just don't get it.
I understand.
Yeah, it's 2 guys. They both have weapons. 1 woman. And they're literally 6 feet. They're literally the distance that we are supposed to be during COVID.
Yeah.
6 foot socially distant. And somehow, some way, she still gets murdered for following directions and asking for help from the police. Now, this is scary because this is an example of something that can happen during the election. All right. He's facing these charges now. But for example, if Trump wins, this is something that if a cop does this, he's going to be immunized from this. So it's not going to necessarily, he's not going to get fired. He's on duty. Things like this is going to happen. Yeah. So it's a little crazy to think about it from that aspect.
But isn't Joe Biden put in a policy to not have presidents be immune to anything during the presidency now?
Joe Biden is
he's just, I think he just put in like the policy like recently.
I mean, but what
I think Joe Biden,
but the take he means is that he meant for what Trump's running for now. Like that's one of the policies he wants in order, where the police themselves will have immunity over certain situations.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Fucked up.
Yeah, so I just think that this is a sign for what's to come, and I think Sonya Massey is just another unfortunate example and another unfortunate reminder that us as Black people, colored people, aren't respected, aren't trusted, and people are really easy to kill us simply because they just don't trust us, like us, or just are not used to being around us. It sucks, bro.
It can happen in the suburbs. It can happen in the ghetto. It can happen anywhere, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's a little scary, man.
All it takes a
you
little
ever been stopped by a cop and been stopped and frisked, and like, bro, I've really been stopped, and I really was just like, one time I actually told the cop, "Sir, I don't want to die. I just want to get home."
Like you feel like you're being preyed down upon.
Yeah, they look down on you. They intimidate you. I've been there where they just kind of like manhandled me, and all those times made me
just expecting to find something on you.
Yeah, and then I don't really have any discontent towards cops because there's always going to be good and bad in any profession.
Absolutely.
So it's just unfortunate that you just have to kind of like expect this to happen to you simply because of who you are. That's all.
So what's your experience like with the police? It's fucking awesome.
He said they asked me for my credit.
Fuck with you, bro.
I mean, the only time like I really ran in with the police was just like I got stopped for speeding, and I like FaceTime my mother because I was like scared because I don't know, just everything that was going on with the cops and like, you know, Black people, Spanish, like I don't know, you know, like I didn't, I've never experienced something like that in my life. You would
be fine though.
So I was just like, yeah, but I didn't know that in my head, you know, because I've never really gone through that.
It's fear for everybody. I mean,
so I was just like scared itself. Like I turned off my keys, I put it on the dashboard. I put my hands like there and everything, and I FaceTime my mother just in case. And I was just like, all right, like everything that he instructed me to do, like I did exactly. And I'm like, I'm gonna reach in my dashboard. Like, is that okay? And I was just like being super like cautious and like letting him know like this is my first time being stopped. Like I'm sorry if I'm a little like, you know, nervous or anything like that.
No, you're good.
Nah,
But
I feel like
that's scary, bro.
It's
it
scary,
is
yeah.
because it's like all the stuff that, you know, happened in everything, you know, with black people, with like Hispanics during the time. It was just like it was just a lot, and like I never gone through that, so I just didn't know how to react, and I just did all the safety things that my mom taught me to do.
I get that.
Whenever
I feel that.
you know.
But was there any like certain level of like was he like threatening to you, or like was he like rude, or like got physical, or did he just like follow standard procedure?
I think he follows standard procedure because of how like calm and collected, and how like just everything that I was doing, you know, like I put my keys up top dashboard. I did everything that he needed to do, and I was being very polite with him, you know, and I was just like, I don't know, I was just trying to be normal, but like obviously I had that like scared factor,
I feel
whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously I look white, yes, but I'm Hispanic, I'm Argentinian, Ecuadorian, so I just don't know. You know,
Nah,
I've never experienced it.
I'm gonna be honest. It's funny that you took it so serious because I was just hoping you'd be like, it's great for me. Like I'm white. Like you know what I mean. Like
Oh yeah,
obviously you're not white, like you said. We told us prior, but like that was the. I was like, it'd be
Yeah.
funny for you to just be like, it's fucking great, bro. Like
oh that
said,
would
cop
great.
stop me. We high fived. Like you feel me? Man?
He said, little do I know I get to say the N-word.
I wish I was like
Don't say the N-word.
like
I mean,
can't
he say the N-word?
He's Hispanic.
He's an Argentinian.
But
He
that's the
honestly
thing.
doesn't, though.
I
He
don't.
doesn't.
I have a lot of like, you know, friends that always wanted me to say it, but I'm just like,
You just do it
I
at
don't know.
home.
My mother and everybody that I grew up around, like they don't say it, so like I'm not gonna say
You
it.
just do it at home.
The
Even
more
though,
you
like,
talk,
listening to
I
music.
see the Hispanic in you.
Yeah.
Like now, it's the color that would probably be misleading, but now I
If
can
you seen his
see.
brother, then you would understand.
Yeah, like you
That
now
my
I can
brother's
see
the
Hispanic.
same color as you.
Really?
Yeah.
deadass.
Yeah, people think I'm Dominican.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
seem
People
very
think he's-
Dominican.
Nah, I'm Haitian and Puerto Rican. I'm not a dummy in a can.
Even though Haiti
offense.
and
Yeah.
Dominican Republic same island.
They
he's
cool,
not
they
Dominican.
cute, that's calm, and I love the women from DR.
I'm Dominican. Don't be disrespectful.
I just said they cool, they cute, and I love the women.
I know he just called
I
you
just said I love your mom.
Dominican. That's what he
Yeah,
he
like
called you
his man started
Dominican.
with dummy in a can.
Dummy in a
He really
can.
apologized
Oh,
earlier about the
that's
backhanded compliment.
That's
got it down to a pat. He's got it
Oh
down.
shit.
Bro, I'm sorry that you guys can't say anything slick about Puerto Ricans.
But yeah,
The Puerto Puerto Ricans.
That's not gonna
It's gonna
stick.
catch on. But
Dummy in a can is a
definitely-
trend.
I definitely don't use that word though.
Puerto
That's
Puerto Ricans,
Like,
yeah, nobody
no,
does.
like the N word or anything like that. Yeah.
Hashtag.
Like I'm not saying that in front of any of my boys or anything like that because it's just like it doesn't come up. But they like my other friend Quan and like other people that I grew up with as a kid, they always like were like, bro, like you good, like
Yeah,
you
say
fine,
that
like
shit.
you
You
say
could.
that shit, like exactly.
Yeah,
and I'm
you
like,
could, bro. But
I'm
just
like, nah, like I'm good, bro.
it also
respect,
depends
man.
on what you're wearing. Because if you're wearing like a fucking turtleneck, don't say the N-word.
It's like, oh, hello, sir.
Yeah,
Use an
How you
accent.
doing,
at that
Maya?
Yo, saying my nigga in a British accent is mad funny. All right.
point. It's good chap. That's how you say
It's
my
good chat,
nigga.
man. It's good chat.
Yeah, the
All
cops.
right. But R.I.P. Sonya.
Yeah, cops
Yeah,
ruthless,
no.
despicable. Do
Yeah.
better.
No,
Fuck the
100%.
police, but we need the police.
You know,
It's
Yeah,
sad.
it's unfortunate.
defund
Yeah.
them,
Very sad.
but give them like a limit on how much they can spend.
Yeah, but speaking of weird shit going on, Joe Budden, I said Joe Budden, Joe Burrow.
Button.
Joe Burrow is bringing back the 90s Slim Shady.
Slim Shady.
And he brought back the blonde hair and he just
that.
looks,
What's the problem?
I don't think there's an issue at all. I think he actually looks
tough.
better blonde.
Feel me?
Looks
Yeah.
tough.
We wanted to drop this segment and let you know you killed the look, bro. Like you did good.
Shout out to Joe Burrow for looking like Slim Burrow, like
For real.
oh Burrow Shady or Shady Burrow, like I don't
Shady
know,
Burrow,
Yeah.
That's a good one.
or Marshall Burrow, like
Marshall.
Basically, Slim Shady died in Marshall Mathers and went on to him.
literally the death of Slim Shady happened, and then
Reincarnation.
he's the guy that's playing the the movie.
The biopic.
Yeah, he's the biopic guy for
What
Slim
did he say?
Shady.
Why did he do that? Because he was bored, right? He's just like,
I
I'm just
think he
bored.
was just insecure of who he was as a man, and that's the only reason why
what
people.
I think. Oh,
That's the
I
only
don't
reason
know.
why people dye their hair. They are insecure of who they are and what they are.
I don't know.
Just a little bit.
You can tell when someone's insecure of who they are. He is not one.
No, he's not.
Joe
He's
Burrow?
pretty-
He is not
He did go
one to
through
be
injury.
insecure.
The reason why he
Maybe-
lost the Super Bowl was because of his insecurities.
How so?
He was too cocky, and cockiness is an
He
insecurity.
said he would have won if he was blonde. Nah.
Yeah, this guy.
Literally,
I was
that's
like,
probably
shit.
why.
I was like, everything
wait,
he
wait.
said, I'm like, oh shit, really?
That nigga
He's
knows.
good. He's good, bro. I was like, what?
It sounds so real.
It does. It does.
Nah, I think he's more confident than cocky. Like obviously he's got a certain type of arrogance to him, but
Yeah.
he
He could do whatever he wants. Like he just thinks that whatever he does, it's cool. Nobody cares.
went to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl his second year though. Like
Yeah.
you gotta have some
That's
type
tough.
of swag and confidence,
confidence,
to yourself.
right? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree, but you also have to have a certain level of humility because he didn't make it nowhere near there this year.
I get that. But
So-
what about his team though? How did his team digress from the previous year?
I'm not jacking that because when everybody looks at LeBron and his
It's
team,
different sports.
It was
though.
the Cincinnati Bengals.
So, that's
No,
a
no.
tough argument.
you can't say that now because in the last 5 years, the Bengals has been good with or without Burrow. Come on,
I don't think
they've been playoff contenders, literally,
Do
playoff
they go to
contenders,
the
not
finals?
championship contenders.
but they've been in the
Not championship
playoffs.
contenders.
Neither has Burrow. Though.
I don't know about that.
Neither has Burrow.
Bro, how many second year quarterbacks are going to the championship?
Yeah, but he lost, and guess who won?
Not him.
Mahomes.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Right,
Finals.
Defending Super
one.
Bowl champion.
The bigger
Finals,
question
yeah.
is, who else here could pull off that haircut?
The blonde one or the other one?
Could you go blonde and pull off the Slim Shady cut?
Me?
Frank Ocean.
No,
No. In this room.
Oh, in this room.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. You
no,
kill it blonde.
no, stop.
Nah.
But a fade?
He always likes to you're
I feel like
passive
you
aggressive.
could. I feel
Me?
like you could.
Nah.
This guy
my
right
boy
here.
Rad right here over here.
This
I think
nigga
you
looks
can.
like
I
fucking
can see
Juice
him.
WRLD. What are you talking about?
No, I can see him.
I can see him with
I can see him with the
like-
blonde.
Yeah, the
blonde
tips, right?
tips. Yeah.
Yeah, you literally give me
I
Juice
could do
WRLD
that.
We can
vibes.
get 3K views on this in a week.
Blonde tips.
Hey, yo.
3K, wait, a short or the actual video?
No, the actual video.
The actual video.
That's
we
not
getting
realistic.
that. We getting that.
Yeah.
We getting that.
That's
Make
not
him
realistic.
dye his hair blonde.
You want to see this shit blonde?
Just be like, yo, if you, he'll turn it blonde and suck your dick.
That's
Whoa.
No.
What is
Pause,
this?
pause. I was
We
gonna
don't
say.
have to go
I was
down
gonna
that
say he'll
road.
cut it and make it
The only
blonde
way
for
to get more than
10K.
3K views is you got to be a drag queen or you got to suck a dick.
I ain't cutting it. I'll just
10K,
I'll just
he'll
make this
cut it
blonde.
and blonde.
Nah, I'll just make this
Speaking of
blonde. This
drag
is
queens.
it's like 3 years
Yeah,
process.
literally, you got to be a drag queen like the Olympics in 2024 in Paris. That's the only
crazy,
way.
bro.
Yeah.
Let's go into
Olympics?
that because what is
That's
this? What is
crazy.
The
That's the only
Olympics
way.
Were,
Oh my god.
Crazy.
I know y'all saw what happened.
I can't believe that.
Wow.
Yo, where's your Bible? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that for whoever believes in him shall not perish. And I don't remember the rest. So I have forget I'm doing the Kevin Hart. And his only begotten. Damn, I don't remember the rest of the verse. John 3:16.
You're gonna have
Fuck.
That though.
But seriously,
Amen.
2024 Olympics.
2024 Olympics in Paris. I don't know what the fuck you guys were doing, but it was complete disrespect. It was disgusting. It was nasty. You had a drag queen's balls out where children was there in the video.
That's awful.
But
There was drag queens balls out.
Like,
Queens testicles.
Like I'm okay with drag queens.
No, but their balls out.
I'm not okay with just the way they presented that.
depicting
whole thing.
the
It was
Last Supper
disrespectful
is
for Christianity.
Yeah, that's
depicting the
bad.
Last Supper is completely ludicrous. Like I get like you know, I say I get, but either way, I'm against it. Like, I get they want to like promote like new age and all that good shit, make everyone feel inclusive, but like,
No.
that was completely disrespectful.
No,
that was a mockery
no.
to the Catholic faith. Like,
Rad, I'm sorry because I'm a
that's
little
why
tipsy right now, and I'm just going to get real passionate right now and tell you guys the truth.
We're all passionate.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. The only reason why they think this is okay is because they think that Christians right now are complicit to what's going on. It's because the modern Christians are, right? Every single time a Christian says anything about somebody that's gay, about a drag queen, about anything that's just disagreeable to what's trendy or what's okay or what's being pushed as propaganda right now, we are looked at as the black sheep. Excuse me, we're looked at as criminals. We are looked down as period, point blank. But if a gay person or if drag queens go on public television where children are watching to promote their propaganda, to disrespect Christianity and religion, and to do everything that when Christians do it is such a big deal about, to me, that's such a slap in the face because it's the same thing with politics. They say a whole bunch of policies, but it doesn't matter because they're just going to do whatever the fuck they want regardless. Absolutely. And that's mad disrespectful. That's fucked up. It's disgusting. And I thought that the one thing that you can watch with family would be the Olympics, but this is now something that is a topic of discussion, something that's controversial, and something that's pushed to be conditioned to the youth versus what is being supportive of what is traditional. And to me, that just like, it sucks because now it's just getting worse and worse, and we're getting closer to a one world government where everybody's, it's just, I don't want to get too deep because I am like, unfortunately, I work for certain people who push these agendas.
I feel like showing the golden calf, showing the one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse going across the river, all of that was completely out of, like, that was just outlandish. Out of order. Like, what are you doing? It was,
you know what he said?
Bad. Shame on you, Olympics. Shame on you.
He said it was a way to promote inclusivity. The person who did it, and Andrew Tate actually tagged the person. He was like, "This is the person," but I forgot his name. I don't even want to mention his name. I don't want to give you recognition, but it was a specific white man who actually did this.
It's Jewish man,
yeah, and he was Jewish, disrespecting it. But if we say, God forbid, we say anything about Jewish people, nigga, you would get canceled so fast.
Why do you think that is?
Huh?
Why do you think that is?
They're the 1%ers. They're the ones who literally are the richest of the rich. Aside from, and they are intricate in certain levels of business, certain level of politics, and just jobs in general.
You seen that episode of South Park?
They're influencers. They're the first influencers, Jewish people. And
we're not anti-Semitic, just so you know. Like,
I don't think I'm anti-Semitic.
We just know the history.
Yeah, like, I just think that
y'all run shit.
They were the white people before white people. The Jewish people were born with like 800 credit scores before white people even knew what credit scores was. That's like they're just the advanced white people. That's all. And even though I guess black people can be Jewish too, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like,
most definitely. Yeah,
I'm just saying they're people. They're like, I wouldn't say cultish, but they really do stick together. They unite. They had, remember last year or the year before, they had like found like underground cities for Jewish people, like in New York.
Oh,
yeah. So it's like they're really connected. They're unified, and that's something that I respect because that's something that I think that all cultures should be with their own culture, with their own or religion or whatever. Like there should be a certain level of unification and just respect of each other. So we can all get together, we can all love each other, work with each other, blah blah blah. But we should also have a certain level of like exclusivity with our own people, our own tribes. You with your Argentinian people, me with my black people, you with the white people. Not you with the white, but you get what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Shout out all my white people.
Yeah. Shout out everybody. I'm just saying, like, there should be a higher level of commitment to your race, but an equal level of respect to all.
100%. What do you think about the division in the country with the whole political race in the elections going on now.
So like with Kamala actually being endorsed by the Obamas and everything.
I didn't know that, to be
Or
honest.
just
There was a whole conversation about it. They
her
talked.
basing her campaign off women and
Black
women.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
saying
mean,
too.
of course, you look at Obama, Biden. Of course, Obama's going to support Kamala.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be
part
obvious.
of they're part of the Democratic Party. I have to support what's going on, and as well, I'm Obama. I'm giving
Obama didn't do it
I'm
without
gonna give
getting
my
paid first.
approval, and then from there it moves on. I believe her ratings have went up actually between.
She's losing.
Not even just with, I mean, in general, though, her ratings as well have went up by like a couple percentage within the people that were like on the fence with voting for Biden versus now like are like, I'll totally vote for Kamala, but. I don't know. I think it just feeds into back to same reason people voted for Obama. Even though there are people that didn't, but obviously like the elephant in the room is he was black. So
Listen,
they're going for an indigenous woman.
Kamala is not black.
Yeah,
all right.
they're going for
And
an
she
indigenous
is
woman.
embracing the fact that she's black and she's promoting that. And because she's not black and people off the bat, once people heard that Joe Biden was endorsing her and she heard that this was a thing that, she's not black, people are starting to really find that out and promote that. That's when the Obama endorsement came in. That's when they really confirmed that there's an actual African American, even though he's half white, and
That
he was
nigga
the
Hawaiian.
reason why he support that whole Osama bin Laden shit, like big part of that, the gay community. He's the reason why the Olympics is what it is today. Like Obama is a big part of a lot of things. Kamala Harris is a big part of blacks being incarcerated, and for the black people to be supportive of her, or for the black community to get her vote. I wouldn't tell people who to vote for, but I would 100% say do your research. I'm gonna continue to say it, and choose wisely towards which policy align with your beliefs, with your core values, with what you deem to see what America should be and look like in the next 4 years.
Because what does she talk about? Like, what are her policies going in? You know, like I feel like she's not promoting any of that at the moment.
She's been going around saying
she's
things.
just promoting like her lifestyle, like this.
How she's a brat.
She's basically saying things what she would do, but every single time it's like me with the backhanded compliment. It's like I'm saying positive things, but then I'm ending it with negative connotations. And every single time she says this, she's like, if you vote for Trump, though, this is what's going to happen. And she's trying to like scare people into voting for her versus just being yourselves. Don't get me wrong. Trump does the same thing.
He does. Yeah.
But he also, to me, he's not like he's more of an enemy. That's, at least that's what he's been promoted to be, as somebody who's fucked up in front of you versus behind your back.
Yeah.
And Kamala has been constantly consistent at fucking over the African American community over and over again. She has a track record of that, of incarcerating them over marijuana that's now legal today.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I don't want to go back on the past, but Trump has been known to like not give business to black people in his hotels.
Yeah, Trump's not even
in his hotels.
He's not even better.
But in 2016, business, gas,
worse.
The economy in general, while he was president, was better for the African Americans. The only people they weren't really good for were the immigrants because of ICE and shit like that.
Yeah, but America's based off immigrants, though.
No, they're not.
Yes, it is.
The country was built by immigrants.
No.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So you're going to say, all right, so if you don't say the country's built by immigrants.
I'm not saying they weren't built by immigrants. I'm saying that America today, their culture, they're inviting more people in to not necessarily live with us and be, kumbaya. The Democrats are doing that for a purpose because they understand that they can't get the votes with the community of America. So they're using the migrants and making deals with them. Vote for me, blah, blah, blah. You get registered, this and that. It's a scheme. It's not genuine.
I understand that, but America is still
a melting
land
pot
of the immigrants.
I agree with that, but I'm saying that the Democrats are benefiting of that and they're forcing it versus it happening naturally. At least that's what it's deemed to say. I'm not saying who I have a side for because I don't know yet.
What's the Republicans' campaign then, in that sense.
From what? From migration?
Yeah.
They want you to go through the due process. That's it.
Yeah, they want to kick out all the illegal immigrants and then have them come
And
back
you
in.
want to come in, you have to do it the right way. There's people in America who's worked hard for years, and African Americans specifically who have been incarcerated and have, like, say for example, they have like some type of thing on their, like they've been to jail, and they have that on their record. Those jobs that they're able to get that are considered essential workers are now being transitioned to migrants, and that's where the discomfort and the discourse, and that's where people are starting to have a little bit sort of like dialogue and issues with. That's all. So the Republicans are saying that we don't mind people coming in. At least that's the message that's to clarify it, is that we don't mind you guys coming in, but we have to prioritize. That's what I've been saying all along. Prioritize us first. Like, it's just like any relationship. You cannot be in a relationship if you don't 100% love yourself and have taken care of yourself first. It's the same thing.
But I haven't heard any policies from Republican side either.
I don't watch politics, so I can't say.
All I hear, the policies that benefit us are from RFK Jr. He's said it several times, the way that he wants to run the country and how everybody else in the world at the moment is better than us.
Yeah.
And we're not even good with ourselves.
I
And like
agree.
you said, with the whole loving yourself and everything, that's how I think about it when he talks about it. Like we
Is he
got
Democrat
it.
or Republican though?
He was
Independent.
Republican.
He's independent.
He's independent
Wait.
right now.
So
Yeah.
like they haven't really discussed who are the final nominees anyway. So like,
He has the votes and people for it.
yeah, I wouldn't mind somebody, a fresh face in the office. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like for the past 10 years, the Biden, Obama, the Harris, the Trump, the Hillary, like all this shit has been a little bit redundant to me.
This is,
It's all
I mean,
propaganda,
this is
yeah.
like one of the first elections, I believe. One of the major names is in the election now, with Biden receding from the race. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, Trump still
Yeah.
ran like this is his third time running, right? Like,
Second.
he ran with Hillary,
Yeah.
then he ran against Biden and lost, and now he's running against Biden and lost, and then now Kamala. So I don't know, man. The Olympics is weird. Barack endorsing all this shit is weird, and we kind of like combined both of those topics together, and that was great.
Yeah, and weird. And no.
The Olympics, fuck the Olympics. Shout out to LeBron, Curry, and KD.
Shout out to the boy men's gymnastics team. Y'all did great.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is starting to feel like an STD. Like, he's just attached himself to everything and everyone and everywhere. And it started to be a little bit too much now. Like, why is he carrying the torch for
Bro,
it?
he completed all his side quests. Let him rock.
Yeah, bro. He's like,
You know, side quests are for
platinum-
games, right?
Yeah, he platinum the game of life.
he's like Kratos from God of War.
Oh my
You didn't like
god!
those you didn't like the side
Yeah, I'm
quest
tired
puzzles.
of-
That's what he's doing, bro.
Fight.
Get a piece of everything.
Where's the action?
He'll be in a boxing match soon.
Oh my god! Next thing you know, he's Pablo Escobar
He'll be
selling coke and shit. Like,
He's gonna
come
be
on,
in a
bro.
Marvel movie.
If he comes up with a fucking dance album or some shit, like, I'm just gonna be over it. Like, or if he's in the Teletubbies reboot, like, bro, come on. It's just that he's
As the son.
doing everything. Like, I get it, bro, but damn. Shout out to
check.
Snoop. Snoop is cool.
That's funny shit.
We're doing great. All right, cool. Yeah, we're getting to
We got a couple more.
Funny Marco.
Well, can we skip Marco and go into the relationships?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we're getting a little tired and we want to like get through it.
Bro, trust me, this is not gonna be fast, man.
All right.
I mean, did you guys hear anything about it?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
No? He basically
Sorry, I'm still a little jet lagged as well from California.
No. Oh my God. Yeah, that time zone difference is crazy, bro. 6 hours.
when'd you get back?
I got back like this past weekend.
You know what the trick is to jet lag? You gotta go outside and put your feet in grass, bro. If you take off your shoes and put your feet in grass, I guess it basically like realigns your body with the area you're in, and it helps with time zone.
Oh,
difference.
grounding, yeah.
Yeah, grounding yourself. When I went to Hawaii, I did the same thing, and bro, I swear, I flew 11 hours straight, and when I tell you I was up till 3 a.m. every day in Hawaii with no issue, and I was driving, I was fine. Like,
That's fine.
yeah, you gotta ground yourself.
Yeah, I gotta fucking do that. Damn.
And it felt good. I'm gonna try it. I don't really take flights, so like I don't need to ground myself.
And oh my bad. I was gonna say also, I know you guys were saying like go to relationship, but honestly, I think like talking about Funny Marco and Bobby Althoff is a great lead into relationships, regardless of it being trendy, because it does have to do with a relationship. I mean, like the main thing between them was that they were supposed to go on tour together, and then from there,
but they canceled the tour twice though.
Yeah, and wasn't it Marco that canceled the tour?
Yeah, but it was for a good reason. It's
Both
because,
times? Both times he canceled?
Yes, because no,
I
first time he canceled,
prior.
but the second time, Bobby was trying to explain it. But basically, what ended up happening was they worked together before, and they wanted to go on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby was reluctant to go on the tour due to the fact that it would have her basically get out of her comfort zone and kind of like do a little bit of different content that she's used to. And she seemed reluctant to it, but she still said yes. So when it came to time to do it, they did a couple shows here and there. And what ended up happening was Funny Marco didn't necessarily like the material. So he ended up canceling. And the first time Bobby canceled and she just tried to blame it on her husband being divorced, depression, and all that shit.
She's dealing with life. But I mean, Marco though,
that's not an excuse though.
It is when you're.
That's not a good excuse when you're doing business and you said you were going to fucking do something. When you say you're gonna do something, my nigga, do it.
In this generation of mental health,
because if it's fucking business, my nigga, and you say you're gonna fucking do it, my nigga, do it, bro.
Bobby ain't do nothing.
Bobby did not do that. I don't give a fuck about your life shit. When you're at work, when you have a job to do, put all the personal shit aside and get the job done. And Bobby is a pure case of like this type of people who like, oh, I don't want to do it. It's okay. And it's not. Funny Marco is a nigga who goes and puts on a show, makes this business actually happen for himself, and has to do it day in and day out. He can't flash his titties. He can't suck a dick, post the OnlyFans. He can't do this fucking cringe white girl shit in order to get on. So when he's trying to collab and do something, he's for real about it. She didn't take it as serious. And it was clear as day. Fuck your depression, no disrespect. Fuck your divorce and all that shit when it comes to actually committing at a right time. Consider that and do that shit on your own time. Don't say you're gonna, if you're not okay, say no from the jump. Don't say you're gonna do it and then when it's time to do it, use that as a complaint to back out. I hate niggas like that who use excuses for the last minute when you could have said and done something in the beginning.
We don't know how close it was to her.
It was because I heard both of them and I heard both of the platforms and I heard Funny Marco clearly say that she wasn't with the shits, bro.
During the first cancellation.
No, both of them. She's not with the shits. She's only want to do with what makes her comfortable with, which is the shit that's going to eventually get played out.
But during the second altercation, it wasn't her that canceled. It was Funny Marco.
Because he saw the shows and he saw that she wasn't complying to what was being asked, and he finally canceled, so he wasn't being embarrassed.
When it comes to you being your own platform, though, you want to go out and be your own platform. And something that she said to him as well is the reason I have my platform and my niche is because it coexists with my personality and who I am. And
right, I'm telling you that they went online and did live shows and said that it didn't get a good response from the audience. And you're still going to do the same thing.
But that's the thing. They have two different vibes of comedy.
But they chose the venue together.
And Marco was asking her to go and try to be a little more out there and try to do more. And when she felt like she did better, he didn't
her
agree.
literally exact response was that I cannot change. This is who I am. That is an excuse, and that is somebody who says that I don't want to change because I am comfortable with who I am and fuck anything else. People like that, you cannot work with. You know why? Because in order to work with somebody, you got to sacrifice a little bit of yourself as well. Mm-hmm. Bobby wasn't willing to do that. It's plain and simple. When you work with other people, if I'm working with you guys, I have a certain level how we want to do stuff. You have a certain level how you want to do stuff. If it was up to y'all, this pod would have ended 45 hours ago or minutes ago, whatever. I get it. You probably wouldn't even have came if I didn't confirm. But the fact is, we all work differently. How are we going to meet in the middle and still come out with something that where both parties are tolerant of the situation?
I get where you're coming from. I mean, her
That's
growing
it.
as an artist, if that's how
She's
she
not
wanted,
an artist.
I mean, well, an influencer. If that's how,
She's not even
She's a
that.
business.
if that's how she wanted to,
She's a business in herself.
She's
Exactly.
a
I
spoiled
think
brat.
she- I
That's
think
what
she made
Bobby is.
I think she made a business decision, and of course, it's your opinion to say like if you say that you're gonna do something, you better do it. But I think that she saw the cohesiveness was not there between them, and she was just like, "All right, this isn't gonna work out for us."
She
So-
literally
She ripped
went
the
on
Band-Aid
and
and then
complained
did.
on her rant and said that I don't know why this was canceled. I was going to do this.
yeah.
So she wanted to do it. So that's no, without a doubt, 100%, she wanted to do it. The fact is that she wanted to do it her way. And because it didn't work out, that's why the tour didn't work out.
So it's just a bad business. She's just a bad business person. She's still, a business.
Yeah, and she just that. At the end of the day, that's how the first time around. That's how she decided to put herself out, like let herself be known as a business of what she wanted. And then on the second time around, like I said, she tried. Marco saw it really wasn't a fit, and he thought
Who's
it was
gonna
want to
work with her after that? Like, what other platform is really going on? It's going to be something that's underground now, something that's not really
She's still her
necessarily
own
made.
platform, and I mean, she's all over the community and doing her pod, and that's it. I mean, either way, we talking about her. So good press, bad press. Bad press is good press.
I'm talking about her because I just didn't appreciate how funny Marco got played like that. You don't understand how hard it is that we put on this little show. And when fucking interviewers canceled on the last minute, that shit pisses me off. When the fucking host canceled on the last minute, that shit pisses me off. So imagine that on a grander scale when there's
Selling
actual
tickets.
money and actual tickets, demographics that were like Funny Marco would have been good at just going to the like Stress Factory with 300 people, made his bread good, but he made it bigger than what it is to specifically make sure that it wasn't just his demographic, but yours as well. So he's not trying to like just make sure that it's just him and then like you just have to cater to his style. He was willing to also make sure that it was catering to your material. He was also willing to hire writers in the room to make sure that both of the parties were satisfied. And that was it.
Fuck it. I ain't know Bobby hurt you that bad, my nigga. My bad.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Bobby.
I never liked Bobby like that, to be honest. I always thought her shit was cringe. I never liked the fact that she got on so easily while everybody puts like so much more work and effort. And I'm just tired of the spoiled white girl act. That's it.
You fought from our celebrity crush.
In the wise words of Alex Angles, work is work, nothing's funny. Get to it, Bobby.
Yeah, and out of everything, like I don't know who is gonna be like as a celebrity crush is Bobby Althoff. Like
Bobby Althoff, she cute, but definitely no celebrity crush.
nah. But do y'all have a celebrity crush though? A current celebrity crush?
Malika Andrews.
Who the hell is that?
Analyst.
Huh?
The ESPN analyst.
ESPN analyst. Malika.
Okay.
You want to pull it up?
Refined taste.
It's not gonna be able to pull up right now.
Pull it up, I'll pull
Very
it up, I'll pull it
refined
up.
taste. We appreciate
This
that.
is my baby, but she's been acting up because now she's dating some dweeb. I think she's married to him, actually. I don't even know his fucking name.
She's in a committed relationship with a dweeb.
Damn.
Damn, Malika Andrews. That's not a bad one. What about you? What would your celebrity crush be?
I was thinking of Margot Robbie or
Ooh.
Angelina Jolie.
I respect both of them.
Angelina Jolie. Okay.
Margot pregnant though.
Currently too? Like the current Angelina?
Not like in her prime.
You heard Margot pregnant now, bro.
Really?
Yeah, she just got pregnant recently.
Shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. Sucks for all of us.
Damn.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Mine was I found out she had a fake ass, but it's still Lotto.
Who's that?
Lotto, the
Artist.
female rapper right now, currently
Lotto.
as hip hop. I'm gonna say Lotto.
Lotto's bad. Bro, my celebrity crush gotta be Billie Eilish.
She has a fantastic face.
I love me some
And
Billie.
nobody at all. But to
What
each his
are, you,
own.
what are you talking about?
I try to put
each his
her
own,
on
bro.
to,
This
man has never
Ty.
been-
He was like, I don't see it. I was like, do you
Billie
not
Eilish
see?
is bad as hell, bro. Her whole
Bro, if
body.
you like a pretty face, that's
bro,
you good.
she literally, her whole style was dressing baggy to cover her
Every
breasts,
part,
like her body,
bro.
like she has a body. Like she hit it. That's the thing.
Yo, listen, man.
You gotta look her up later. Now we gonna watch a
I'm
music
telling
video.
you right now,
That's a good girl right there.
I like them thick, and she's not
Good
as
girl.
thick as
That's
I
a
would
good
hope.
girl.
That's all.
But she doesn't show
she's
it,
cute,
though.
though.
She just
But
doesn't
she does
show
not
it, bro.
show
If
it.
you actually looked at a picture of Billy either, you'd be like, oh my God. I'm gonna show you a video later and you're gonna be like,
Bro,
oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, I saw Billy.
Billie Jean, maybe, but not Billie
Yeah,
Eilish.
not Billy Eilish, nigga.
All right. Well,
That's our celebrity crushes.
show me her titties.
I don't have her titty.
He said, somebody pull up these
Yeah.
things.
Let me see her nude, please.
There's definitely no nude.
Nah, there was a video when she like
That's a
moved
terrible
her.
password.
Was it 000?
It's for me and me only.
Okay, Kanye, like
There's a video where she like moved her arm like this, and her boob jiggled at least like 20 times in that 2 seconds. I
Shit
was
went
like,
viral.
oh,
Bro, Billy is
shit.
gorgeous, bro. Billy Eilish
I'm
is
not so sure.
that woman.
Guys, I'm sorry. They fucking
what you said, Brody?
what? I said no. I was telling them the viewers I'm not associated with these people. They're perverts.
He said they're their own entity.
That's Billy.
Yeah, that's
He
Billy.
said slapping there.
That's-
I saw her jiggle
that's the
3
wrong Billy.
times. Oh my!
That's
Yeah, I was
Billy.
thinking-
Did. Like, you
Like,
don't
bro, like,
move your
what?
arm like this and your boob jiggles like
Oh yeah,
that.
no. I was
crazy,
thinking Billie Jean.
Yeah, you see, he was definitely thinking Billy Jean.
Nah, I was
Billie
actually thinking
Eilish.
Camila Cabello. No funny shit.
She's actually bad.
CC,
She's
yeah.
bad. Like you don't think she's
Yeah,
bad.
that's
is she?
bad,
Great.
bro.
But
As bad
she's
as she
fat
wanna
now.
be.
She's un poco
She
gorda.
was cute, but she's
she
not
just
like-
was
I don't
baggy,
fuck with
bro,
these
that's all.
fat shamers over here. Fuck these guys.
I'm just more of a slim, thick
I'm
person.
more of a fit person type of thing. I've always said that. So
That's
you know,
nice.
people that are a little bigger,
Lizzo's get him.
nah.
Yeah.
If
Like,
any,
no, it's not my type. That's all it is. It's
So-
not like I don't like you or hate you.
They don't deserve. He
You
doesn't
wouldn't even-
deserve you.
It's
That's
like,
what it's.
I'm
That's
not.
what
I'm
it
not
is.
the one to fulfill all
Your
the
needs.
needs. You know,
you can't hit her
and
G
I
spot.
just can't.
You
Is
leave
it
at-
fat people or is it like just slim, thick people? Because like you can't handle the ass.
No, I can handle.
He's like, relax.
Like,
buddy.
relax over there, but
I'm asking.
I just can't handle a whole. You know, when like I wrap my arms around you,
And you
like
can't touch
my
your
shit
hands?
should like
Lock
close.
fingers. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
Like,
I agree.
But when it doesn't, it's like
you saving those for side pieces.
Yeah, that's agree. I agree with that.
no side pieces there, bro. They're friends,
What
not
if you-
even associated. but
Nah, I
that's
can't
it.
even have thickums as side pieces. That's crazy.
Nah, I agree. I don't like anything like that's obese and
that's
like
a class.
and improperly proportioned. You have to have proper proportions, body yaddy yaddies where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't want the body yaddy yaddy under
I
your
don't
chin.
know.
You
I
feel
just
me?
I just like someone that has a healthy lifestyle and is fit and you know loving yourself and that's all it is. And if you know you're not loving yourself and
Maybe she loves herself while eating.
All right, but let me ask
all
you
right,
guys
well
a
that's
question.
a different type of love and I'm not a part of that.
So,
I'm not a
Let
part
me
of
ask you
that
guys a
path
question though.
of your story.
If you had, is a side piece like better for a relationship?
No.
You don't think having a side piece would be a little bit more?
Depends how stressful your main is.
damn,
Damn.
that's a light skin ass answer.
I was just like,
Yeah, you're pretty.
Let me word this better. If you were with your girl and your girl, like, say you were just bugging her one day and she's like, oh my God, like, go get a side bitch. You okay with that? Like, you gonna be like, all right, and like
That's not wording it better. That's literally changing the entire question.
that's the same thing. Is a side piece better for
No,
a
you
relationship?
just added
Like,
a whole fucking story to
I'm
it. Just
giving them
ask
a
the question.
piece of thought.
Is it better to have a side piece in a relationship? That's it. That's the
Nah.
question that I asked.
It
Is
should be
it-
just 1v1 like what is that called?
Monogamous. Yeah.
1v1 was spot on.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
certain people who think that having a side piece would benefit the longevity of the relationship, which is why I asked. To keep the relationship going for a longer period of time would require for a man to have a side piece. And I'm asking you guys, is that okay or is that
Really
something that you agree
required?
with?
For real? Nah, I can't.
So you're like you said,
I'm
you're
more of a
monogamous.
lover boy, you know, like
All about your baby.
It won't
You are a
get
Drake
boring
fan.
around me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am a Drake fan.
Certified.
Yeah, and that's fine.
No, I'm saying
fine.
like that's I see the correlation now.
Certified
Oh,
lover
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Certified lover boy.
Certified lover boy. Yeah.
My fault. I wasn't.
We can't say the next part.
You can't really.
I'm not calling you a pedophile.
Wah.
I'm just saying the certified lover boy bar. That's it.
From Drake's.
You're gonna have to cut that part out because definitely not keeping that.
So you're saying that you'd only, if you had a girl and she was annoying, then you'd have a side piece?
Yeah, if I had to stick with her, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
So why would you stick with her then?
I wouldn't. But if you're talking about being in a relationship, then maybe, yeah, if she's annoying me, then I need a side piece.
All right, marriage.
I probably wouldn't marry her. But if I had to marry her, then yes, I would need a side piece if she was annoying.
Wow. If it was marriage, I don't think anything about having a side piece would be of any use to the relationship at all. I don't think
mental health.
I don't think it's good. I think it's good for the short period of time. It's like getting high, but then eventually the high goes down.
Oh, most definitely.
So you get a side piece quarterly throughout the relationship.
In a relationship, I wouldn't have a side piece. If I'm single, I'll just have multiple like women. But that's it. But I want, if I'm in a relationship, I'm committed and I'm with you for the long run. That's it.
Marriage,
But if I'm married,
I wouldn't get married if she annoys me without even having the honeymoon stage.
So I just marry the side piece. Clearly, she's the right
but
one.
there's something about the side piece, bro.
She's the booster, though. Like she's the booster that keeps me going with the main.
The serotonin shot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's something about having a side piece is that what we're doing sexually is really good, but you know for a fact that you cannot be in a relationship with this person. And I think that the person that you are in a relationship with, she's not satisfying certain aspects that you want to be satisfied with, and that side piece is, and that's where it comes in. But like you said, I would just be looking for that entire thing in a woman. If you aren't showing those signs, I'm not getting married or in a relationship. But there's certain people who would settle and just be like, you know what? This is what I have now. And the reason is I have a house with this worst person, bills, everything's connected. I don't want to change what's going on, but I still need more added to what's going on. And they're kind of like start searching and shopping outside. Instead of going to Trader Joe's, now they're fucking in Save-A-Lot.
I have no idea what other people think, you know?
Or Aldi.
So like, to spin it back, I do want to ask the same thing. Like, you all are like, we all have our views on, like, I do it on my own. Like, if she's annoying or I'm a lover boy, but like, if your girl gave you permission, nigga, are you getting a side piece? Like, she's like, babe, like,
can we do it together?
Like, she gets a side. No, like, she just wants you to have a side piece.
That's polygamy, and I'm not really with it.
No, like, she's not with it at all. Like, she's not
my girl to be involved somehow.
I'm not jacking that.
She's not with it, but she says I can.
Yeah, like, she's just like, nigga, like, I want to go chill with my girls. Like, you.
I'm not even trusting her saying that.
It's a trap.
She definitely did something already and is trying to use that as an excuse, so I can't say nothing.
He said the hall pass is for her. It's not for you. Remember that.
That's a good one.
Because once she brings it up again, you're going to be salty. And I'm like, I'm not really with that. So, nah.
That's fucking
so what's the biggest challenge you guys think that you faced in like having a relationship?
Communication.
Fuck.
Sorry. All right, you guys can give me
communication.
You can give me different examples or the same. Talk to me.
What's the biggest challenge in a relationship? I think being open to their perspective, I guess, in different situations, you know, and that's where communication comes in as well, because they got to be also communicating that whole situation of what's going on with them to you, and then you got to respond in, you know, fashionable manner. But I think, you know, being open-minded is a big thing for me as a person, because I'm very open-minded in different perspectives, and like that's what I look for in a woman. And if she's not very open-minded, that relationship's gonna crumble, to be honest with you. Because if you're tunnel vision, you're like closed-minded on a lot of things, it's like, how can I have a conversation with you, you know, when it's like all it is, it's gonna be just clashing or something like that, you know. It's gonna be always arguments or this and that. Like, you can't see my perspective. But That's really the biggest.
So the
thing in
biggest
life.
challenge would be you communicating how you feel to the point where it's receptive enough to come to an agreement.
Not an agreement, but just like at
Maybe
least
agree
looking
to
at the other
disagree.
side.
Understanding both points of
understanding
views.
both points.
Maybe
you know,
agree to disagree.
yeah.
Knowing there's two
Better.
sides to every story, like, and we can come together
Compromise.
through that. Yeah, compromise.
Yeah, you guys can compromise.
That's what to me they might as well say a synonym for relationship is compromise, because you cannot go into a relationship
my brother.
without being. You can't go into a relationship and be like, all right, I'm just gonna be me, and she's gonna have to accept me for who I am, because that's not going to work. She's going to accept you for who you are to continue to move forward with it. But if you want to evolve the relationship, you kind of have to do a little bit more of growing up and compromising yourself, not losing who you are, but evolving who you are to the point where it betters the relationship.
Yeah.
And that's what I will conclude with and transition into asking you guys, what would be the most important qualities that you look for in a woman or in a relationship or your partner?
Fat ass. I'm just kidding.
Cheeks.
A fit fat ass. It got to be one that she doing squats in, right?
It's gotta be very voluptuous.
She is very gorgeous to me. Important qualities I'd look for in a woman. I think just trustworthy and understanding is like the biggest. And I think to be understanding is to be trustworthy. Like it's like is to be trusting. Like you trust me because you understand me and know me as a person.
Yeah.
So whatever I do doesn't bother you because you know who I am at the core.
Fuck yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. I was just trying to think of mine.
He said that shit hit.
I think
To be or not to be.
the biggest quality I look for, I don't want to sound like,
A real ass.
nah, because if I'm looks only gets me so far. Like it gets me through the door, but to get me to stay in your home is past the looks now. Now it's your personality and shit like that. So like for me, you have to be, what's really important for me is you have to be able to, I want to kind of like double back with what you guys saying is support and communicate with me. Like communicate, yes, but it's more of the support, because a lot of the times men are held to a certain level, a high standard, and we have this certain stigma on us that we are strong, there's nothing wrong with us, and we'll take care of it and shit like that. And sometimes it can be easy for the woman to be like, oh, he got this, oh, he's good, don't worry about it, and blah blah blah, and they don't necessarily look for that support, and they want to be more supported. And to me, I think it should be equal. It should be more of a yin and yang. So the most important quality is being able to support your partner through not only the good times but the bad times that are a little bit more challenging, and through certain uncomfortable topics and things that you might not be used to. It's open for, like you mentioned.
I respect that. That's decent.
Yeah, so since you guys were on the rush, I'm going to speed this up. House of Dragons, season 2, episode 7. It was great.
Holy shit.
I want to say my qualities.
Huh?
Did you say your qualities yet or not?
Yeah, you didn't say yours?
No.
All right, go
I
ahead.
thought it was communicating. Or
Yeah, y'all both said communication.
I thought that was the last question though. The one before that.
The biggest challenge he faced was communication. An
Oh,
important quality.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you skipped me for biggest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I
you
skipped
good.
you guys.
That's
I'm
the-
sorry. I'm trying to get you guys out of here.
It's the
No, you
biggest
straight.
challenge we face is
You're good.
communication. So I can't.
I would have said
I agree.
my most important quality is like a girl having passion about something. Cause like to be on the contrary about how you said, like, of course, yeah, men want to be supported. Cause we always feel like we have to do the support and everything and providing everything. But to find a girl that's passionate about something that she loves is very rare.
I agree.
I want to be able to support her because not only would that want to make me want to go more with my passion, but it'll be cool to be like, all right, you're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. We come together, we support each other.
Thank God somebody agrees with. Yes, I 100% agree with that.
So like, if she doesn't like, a lot of
independence.
times, yes, that's big. Like that's huge for me because like a lot of times when I ask girls like, oh, what do you like to do? Like what's your biggest goal? And like they're like
shopping.
Oh, I'm a very like high materialistic girl. Like I want a house. I want it. It's just like,
yeah, I agree.
You can have that.
Yeah, there's a lot of girls who I've had dull conversations with simply because of the fact that they only know things materialistic and worldly and secular, but they don't know anything past that.
Exactly.
So it's hard for me to even have certain level of dialogues for a certain period of time with women because of that fact, because I know where your level of intellect is, or like just interest or ambition, and that codependent shit is so like 1997. Like, bro, be your own person. It's fucking 2024. Please be your own person.
Have a life.
Like what happens when you break up? Then it's like you shatter as a person as a whole because you're so dependent on the relationship.
You wrap yourself.
Sometimes it's just love though, because no matter what, I will always be good in or out of relationship because I always make sure that I'm good. Or I just know how to adapt to shit.
Exactly.
But there's certain relationships, certain breakups that regardless, I can still keep it pushing forward. There's still a fucking hole inside your heart. I can still work with that hole. I can still make you laugh, have this conversation right now. Little do you guys know, I want to fucking break everything. Not saying that I do. I'm just saying like, you can do that, but you can still be sad.
Men are the true definition of thugging it out always.
But I don't want to skip you, bro. What's the biggest challenge you think couples face? And then we'll go on to the spirit animal.
I was all right with the skip. But biggest challenge I think a couple can face be maybe financial disparity. Just being not
100%.
When you both just don't come for money and you both have to really learn to work it out and make do and make a home and make generational wealth. Like I think that's a big one. Yeah. And then an important quality I look for someone is, I'd say the same thing as it. Well, you didn't word it like that, but independence. Like I want you to have your own life. I want you to have your own, be your own person. And when we're together, it's amazing. When we're away, we're either handling business or we're talking, but it doesn't have to be so. You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, for real.
I agree, man.
They need ambition. If they don't have any ambition,
I'm actually gonna skip the spirit animal segment. I don't feel like it. Listen, bro, it's the Jungle Squad cast. Thank you guys. Season 4. I know last week was episode 75, but we here every week, all right? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us at JSC Network _ that is our YouTube, and our Instagram is at the Jungle Squadcast. I repeat, at the Jungle Squadcast, and I'm gonna say it again: like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget the number 4. Share, okay? Share. Y'all like to share all these dumbass reels about makeup and the Olympic drag show, but I don't see enough people sharing JSC or GG. Okay? We need more. We need more love and support.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, and don't forget Ape Loso's music. He's on all platforms, okay?
Yes,
all
sir.
fucking platforms, all right? This is the Jungle Squad cast. We here, we there, and now we out of here.